Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Ooh. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to season 19, episode number 4188. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and Mike Hawk. And you are the men's room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the 20 greatest American dishes of all times. We will play Profile This, plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, funnable listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Clack, clack.
Drinking and drunk. All right, here we go. Nebraska diaper bank reaches a milestone of mustard up the back proportions. Meanwhile, a city council apologizes after accidentally showing a video with naked contortions. Grocery store employee stocking bananas gets entire shift done in half the time. A new sign that never tries to convince you that you are doing fine. And Ohio homeowners find their cat casually playing with a hand grenade in their basement. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin the category wheel. We will, thank you, Ted.
Yeah, man. Sorry, dude.
I get it, bro. Hotboxing in the studio before the show, never a good idea. But we will spin the category
My
wheel.
bad.
And then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented Pam, who, when asked, "What did you get on your SAT?" responded, "Drool," and found a way to answer 14 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Men's Room Live, and send your emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
They're searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at autotrader.com, powered by Auto Intelligence.
I need a job with a steady paycheck.
I need a job that offers health care on day one for me and my kids.
I want a job where I can get certified in technical roles, like robotics or software engineering.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their skills and their paycheck by enrolling in free skills training programs and apprenticeships. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinkies, get to the root of your plumbing problems. PinkiesPlumbing.com.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Home Patrol's away we go. Welcome to Season 19, Episode number 4188. What a large and a charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat as the head chef is back. Ted's Meat and Potatoes with the 20 greatest American dishes of all times.
Correct. And for the most part, people love these foods.
Invented right here in the United States of America.
Correct, yeah.
And
You sent me the list. There's some interesting things. Thank you for that. There's some interesting things on there. Like, there's a couple. You're right. I did not realize we had invented that.
All right. Because you just assume, like anything else. Like, early on, urban myth was the pizza was invented in the United States of America.
Well, the pizza that people like was.
Right, but it's not that far away from what they make in Italy, right?
I mean, it's not, because the process is the same. Essentially, you have a bread product as your crust, right? A cheese or dairy product as your, cheese, and then whatever toppings. But like the way we do, even Italians will tell you, like, we really like your pizza. It's different than our pizza, but we dig your pizza a lot.
Now, we know for a fact the buffalo wing was invented in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And I believe the story was the woman was...
She got the wrong cut of chicken.
She got the wrong cut of chicken. Her son comes into the restaurant, like basically at closing time with his buddies. They've been out drinking. They want something. She's like,
use this because I don't have anything. It's not on the menu.
I think she just walks to the back, is throw a little test. The fryer's the easiest thing to kind of turn off and on.
Yep.
Fries them up, makes the sauce.
Huh.
Yeah.
And that's it, right? Like, that's it.
But that's that's a legendary night of drunken success.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, considering they came in drunk and they needed food, and we get chicken wings because of that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and chicken wings now, like, everybody eats them, right?
Yeah.
Kids, everybody else. There's just chicken wing places. But I feel like even when I was growing up, like, if you didn't go to a bar, you really didn't see chicken wings.
You did. I remember kind of when they first kind of hit. I was a super little kid. We lived in Rochester, not that far away from Buffalo, like 60 miles or whatever. And we went to some restaurant downtown, and my dad was excited to try these wings, which made no sense to me and my brother at all. We didn't understand what he's talking about, but I remember the guy brought them out, and my mother said, well, tell me, why do they call them buffalo wings? Right? Which makes sense. Like, buffaloes don't have wings. And I remember the guy, old black dude, he's like, they's invented a buffalo. And we're just like, oh, okay.
Yep.
There's your explanation.
Okay, fried chicken. Now, it's fried chicken. I mean, the There's tons of countries that do great fried chicken. I mean, Korean
Correct.
fried chicken is fantastic. I could still go for a piece of Popeyes or KFC chicken.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Fried chicken. That's got to be invented in the United States of America. It just feels like it with a
I
kernel.
would think so.
Okay. So coming up, we have the 20 greatest American dishes of all times with the head chef and Ted's Meat and Potatoes. And today is the day we play the game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. We will spin the category wheel. You are either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. Our biggest dummy is Pam. Took Pam 13 questions to get one right. And when we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. Last time we asked you some stories from the news. Pick one. And your options. You could fall off of a 150-foot waterfall, as there was a woman here in Washington State who slipped. I want to say her initial plunge was about 60 feet. She might have hit the side or a little ledge within the waterfall and then went the full way down. And there's no access to the bottom of this waterfall.
Right.
So they had to
Well,
rappel.
there is. She found it.
There is a few falls,
Yes,
but there's
gravity
no
is your access.
Yeah. Unlike Snoqualmie Falls, you cannot walk to the bottom of this thing. So it took rescuers a while to rappel down and get her out of there. The last we heard a week ago, she was still in the hospital here in Seattle. So
Well, the fact that she survived it all was mind-blowing.
it's amazing. Okay, story number 2. A world record holder, I want to say this kid is 16 years old, but through Guinness, he has already been recognized as the person with the biggest hands and the biggest feet on planet Earth as we know.
Yes.
I'm not saying there's somebody out there who doesn't have them, but according to Guinness, his hands and feet are certified. I want to say they said his shoe size at 16. 23, and his feet are still growing.
Right.
His mom would spend up to $2,400 a pair of shoes, $1,500. Eventually, I want to say Under Armour and one other company stepped in to give them a break and either make an affordable shoe or just give the kid shoes. Either way.
Yeah.
So option number 2, biggest hands and feet on the planet. The other story, there was a woman who was running in either the Philippines, Thailand. I cannot remember where she was jogging around a lake. The lake...
Malaysia?
Was it Malaysia?
I think it was Malaysia.
All right. There was a lake that was fenced in. Apparently a raft of otters. Is that what you call them?
Yes. If it's a group of otters, it is a raft of otters.
A raft of otters ended up into the lake. They get on the land. They chase her down and attack her.
That's why they say don't ever trust a Malaysian otter.
And these otters messed her up.
Yeah.
I mean, those
terrible little creatures.
Arms, legs, they bit her face, you name it. I mean, they all attacked at once.
But they were so cute doing
took
it.
bystanders to beat some of these guys off of her. The whole deal. And your fourth and final story was to be stuck in space.
Because they're still up there.
As the astronauts are still up there until 2025. So if you happen to follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live, here are the results of last week's poll. Coming in at fourth place, 19% of you said, I'm going to take the 150-foot fall off of a waterfall. So that came in last place. In third place, attacked by otters at 20%. You would rather fall off a waterfall than be attacked by otters, according to the poll. Coming on strong, as it has every week when we put it in, being stuck in space is your second favorite option, with 26% of you, 1/4 of the population said, out of these options, put me in space until 2025. And the number one option at 36%, you said you would take the biggest hands and feet in the world, which just even considering, as we said, switching your right foot from the gas to the brake pedal, just various things would be difficult with size.
And remember, the one caveat was you'll have the biggest hands and biggest feet, but nothing else about your stature changes.
No.
You
Try
know?
to ride a bicycle that's clip-ins. Or I mean, I'm trying to think of all the
Yeah,
things.
but we also said, like, you crush at handball. Right? Not a lot of people play.
Unless you go to the Caribbean, who's playing handball?
But wouldn't you start playing handball? If your hands were that big, wouldn't you just start playing handball?
You could be maybe a great
You
punter.
go to the East Coast, man. Like, there was a handball course or court where I grew up. Like, it's massive in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to a city, they definitely have handball.
I got these big hands. I want to play handball.
But I mean, you go anywhere else, it's cornhole.
Go sign up for power. Is it power slap?
I was going to say, what
Dana
was the
White's
thing you were
thing?
talking about? The
Yeah.
slap boxing, whatever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm. Thumb wrestling champion of the world, Ted, as you said. Someone who can't wear gloves. Someone who can't put their hands in their pockets, whether it's a coat, whether it's your jeans. I mean, maybe 2 fingers. That's about all. You got to remember, his fingers were 9 inches long.
And keep in mind, not his fingers, not his hand,
yes,
just the fingers.
His fingers were 9 inches long.
But popular with the ladies.
Yes. So today on the Men's Room Poll, we're going to step into the world of food. And we start with a story out of Presidio, Texas. A woman was caught trying to smuggle a massive amount of bologna and prescription drugs into Texas. The 43-year-old woman...
They started with bologna?
Bologna, yes.
And she also had drugs.
She was not identified by U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. She was busted Monday afternoon at the Presidio Port of Entry. Now, that is about 100 miles west of Big Bend National Park, which I am unsure of where that is either. According to officials, the woman only declared a cooked meal during her primary inspection. However, officers noticed during a second exam that her suitcases seemed heavier than normal. The suitcases were then removed from the car and opened, which led to the discovery of 40 rolls of Mexican bologna, weighing in at 750 pounds.
Jesus!
During their investigation, Border Patrol officers found 280 boxes of undeclared prescription medications hidden inside various panels of the woman's SUV. The drugs included tramadol, aprazolam, clonazepam, and diazepam. No idea. Diazepam, clonazepam, alprazolam.
I've heard those names before, so
Wham, bam, thank
there's
you, ma'am.
something, we would know them by other names.
Is it just something to get high, or is there I know it serves a different purpose, but I mean...
I would think some of them are, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
During the stop, officers also discovered more than $7,600 in cash in the vehicle. That was also seized. Officers said the woman was given a $1,000 penalty.
Oh, yeah. The diazepam one is Valium.
All right.
Okay.
And all of the bologna, by the way, was destroyed.
What is it about? This is like the 8th time that we've heard. You could, like, if you try to smuggle Mexican bologna over the border, like, you get popped for it, whether you have anything else illegal or not. And what is it about Mexican bologna that here in the States are like, absolutely not?
I don't know.
I mean,
I know you can't. There's a lot of meats and like vegetables you can't take from country to country.
Understood,
but
like
specifically, there's got to be something different in Mexican bologna, right?
Oh, guess what?
What?
Stephen Colbert did a story about this.
All right.
It says the bologna arrives in darkness, hundreds of pounds crossing the United States from Mexico at once. Rolls stuffed into the back of SUVs, sewn into car seats, shoved into spare tires, hidden in suitcases. Once in El Paso, U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers drilled into a car's bumper, and bologna came out. The illicit Mexican bologna trade is not a new phenomenon in the United States. Stephen Colbert did a segment in it, 2012. But I guess the question is, why?
Oh, all right.
So what is the answer?
The answer, let's see, it's richer and more porky, whereas the American version typically is blended with other meats such as beef or chicken.
Again, so what exactly is the issue?
It's probably just tastes better.
No, but I mean the fact that they're like, you cannot bring this here. Because it's not like an invasive species. I get it with vegetables or fruits and stuff like that, right? Like, dude, it's just bologna. What is it about this bologna that they freak out about at the border?
The higher pork content of Mexican bologna is what differentiates it from U.S. counterparts. So I guess it's
better. But again, but why?
It just says the bologna is not allowed across the border because it's made with pork and could introduce a foreign animal disease into the United States.
Okay,
all right.
There's an explanation. Fine. Jeez.
But yeah, bologna. Who knew? Drugs and bologna. 750 pounds in suitcases of Mexican bologna.
Yes, by the way, pro tip, if your bag weighs 750 pounds, authorities will think that's heavier than usual.
Next up, we have this story.
So, I know she was smuggling stuff, but that just sounds like a bad, sad drug addict somewhere in the South.
What, Mexican bologna?
No, just like, I eat bologna and do prescription drugs.
Yes. Story number 2, believe it or not, Top Ramen, which you probably grew up with. It is having an incredible resurgence in sales within the past 2 or 3 years. TikTok, they say, is turning into a real noodleist colony. Once relegated to cash-strapped college students and poor people, instant noodle packs are now hot cuisine that's selling like hotcakes. This is thanks to Gen Zs decorating them, so to speak, and doctoring them up with top-shelf accoutrements like spring onions and cube-high mayonnaise. Instant noodles have come a long way from being just a cheap, quick meal. And a chef and director at the UK Fine Dining Association says now, thanks to TikTok and social media, people are turning them into gourmet dishes. They might be turning them into gourmet dishes, but there's no way when we were growing up that we didn't also turn them into whatever we wanted.
I was going to say, this is nothing new. I think the difference is you have an entire generation of people going, ooh, we can save money on the noodles, right?
Yep.
And that's but everyone
And
I
people
knew
see
been
it.
adding crap.
Right, we talked about it for years, right?
All right, we didn't have TikTok.
You just didn't have social media, so people didn't see it, but like Thrill and I have talked about it forever. Like, you can make stir fry out of it. You don't have to use the sauce packet.
A guy on TikTok, Joel Hiles, gave noodles an upmarket makeover, adding pan-fried shiitake mushrooms, some maple syrup, and some bacon bits. Sales of instant noodles have spiked by 50% year on year on the online supermarket Ocado. Worldwide, searches for ramen noodles have jumped by 35%. They say perhaps it's no coincidence that this wallet-friendly trend has occurred as the price for eating out has skyrocketed amid inflation. New York City urologist Dr. David Schusterman said that the noodles contain as much as half someone's recommended daily serving of salt in a single meal.
Yeah.
Now, the extreme salinity...
Does it still contain that much salt if you don't use the packet?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
They say it increases the risk of crystals forming in the kidneys, which can then develop into stones that damage the organs and cause infections. Untreated infections can reportedly result in blood poisoning, as was allegedly the case with U.S. content creator Lucy Murad, who said she suffered the complication after eating top ramen for 6 straight weeks.
Really?
6 weeks of eating nothing but top ramen, and she developed crystals in her kidneys and blood poisoning.
I mean, I ate much longer than that when I was dead broke, man. I mean, like that's what you had. Definitely longer than 6 weeks.
Okay. Now we have this story. The 155-year-old Campbell Soup Company plans to drop soup from its corporate name, rebranding as the Campbell's Company. As more consumers, they say, are reaching for snacks and ditching ready-to-serve soups, the company has been buying up other food lines to increase their portfolio. So in addition to the lineup of soups, Campbell now owns snack brands like Goldfish, Snyder's of Hanover, which we don't really have out here other than their pretzels.
Yeah.
Cape Cod popcorn, Pepperidge Farm.
Oh, that hurts.
And others. Here's the weird one for you. Okay, what do you guys think of when you think of the top shelf, more expensive, jarred Italian sauce that's on the market right now? The people just seem to be buying up because it's got a better...
I do not know.
I don't know.
Ragu, Progresso,
Newman's
Own.
This one's called Rao's, R-A-O-S. You guys ever heard of this?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? Campbell's owns them too. Although soup is an important part of the business, it's now a smaller portion of its sales. Last year, their snack division grew 13%. Soup only grew about 3%. They say nearly half Americans say they eat at least 3 snacks a day, and Campbell's wanted to jump on that. By the way, they say in August, Mars, the maker of M&Ms, they agreed to buy Kellanova, which is Cheez-Its and Pringles and other snacks in a deal that cost $29 billion.
Damn.
So these companies are most likely seeing the snack market is a profitable place, and they're buying up a lot of these products. So Campbell's Soup, no longer Campbell's Soup. It is the Campbell's Company. And finally, we bring you tofu. Now, tofu, not the most exciting food in the world, but believe it or not, tofu has a lot of different options and is categorized by texture or consistency and determined by the water content in the tofu. The more water, the softer or silkier. With less water, the tofu is firmer. Tofu has so many different styles and types, you cannot believe it. As far as what you
sort of.
They do. It's still tofu.
Right.
So
we can have tofurkey. It's tofu.
Yes.
Tofu bacon. It's tofu.
Silken is the Japanese-style tofu, silky, creamy, and has the highest water content. Regular tofu is used primarily in Asian dishes. Firm. Of all the types, firm tofu is the most widely available in supermarkets. Mm-hmm. There's extra firm. You get the idea. More firm than firm. Then there's super firmed. There's seasoned tofu. There is smoked tofu. There is tofu a la minute. Small tofu pieces are pre-marinated and pre-cooked.
All right.
There's pressed tofu. There is fermented tofu. There is tofu skin. Believe it or not, fresh tofu skins are not widely available.
Shouldn't
Dried
be.
skins are. There are tofu sticks, which are sun-dried. There is fried tofu. There is tofu pockets. There is tofu puffs. You get the idea.
Yeah.
So the challenge on our men's room poll is you're going to eat one thing for 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can eat for 1 month. Will you choose bologna, as in you're going to eat bologna sandwiches, however you want to fry it up, whatever you want to do, a bologna for a month. Choice number 2, top ramen. Choice number 3, Campbell's soup.
The soup.
The soup. That's it.
Any flavor?
Any flavor you want.
As long as it's Campbell's.
Yep, Campbell's soup, you're in. And choice number 4, however style of tofu you want to make it. Don't they have like tofurkey?
They have tofurkey, bacon, tofu burgers. Like I say, you can eat anything. You could have a whole Thanksgiving spread. It's all tofu.
Tofu.
Which sounds like a martial arts.
Yes.
Yeah, tofu.
Back up, bitch, I know tofu.
That's our men's room poll. Vote now if you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live. We'll take a break. Big Dummy coming up next.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Uh-huh. Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
They're searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at autotrader.com, powered by Auto Intelligence.
I need a job with a steady paycheck.
I need a job that offers health care on day one for me and my kids.
I want a job where I can get certified in technical roles, like robotics or software engineering.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their skills and their paycheck by enrolling in free skills training programs and apprenticeships. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Okay, hear me out. When your plumbing backs up, I want you to think of me. That's right, the Ted Smith, because my name means money-saving discounts. The Ted Smith is going to save you $100 when our pals at Piggy's Plumbing clean your crappy sewers. Yeah, they call me Old Sewer Smith, and that means you save. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, say my name. The Ted Smith, Piggy'sPlumbing.com.
The mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
And away we go. The game is Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, men's room. Welcome to the Justin.
Hola. Justin, are you sober or not sober?
We'll go not sober. Big ups on everyone at the station for the mental health advocacy from a former machine gunner.
Hey, man, and big ups to Jason. He just got back in town.
So you know what he did? He came into work.
Yes, he did.
Because that's what he does.
All right, Justin, let's see here. Men's room poll. You're going to eat one for a month. Will it be bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
I'm going bologna. We got to keep the protein.
All right, bologna it is.
Not a bad reason.
I'm telling you, I'm going to go buy some bologna this week.
I'm going to try some Mexican bologna, man. Next time I go to Mexico, just like, look, man, where can I get some bologna? And I'm sure they'll ask, like,
go to the grocery store.
I don't want to buy a ton of Mexican bologna. I just want to try a piece of, and I'm not going to do what you do with grapes. Like,
no,
sneak a package.
It's not going to be on a menu.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to buy a pack. Like, can I just go somewhere and try a piece of freaking bologna?
The closest place that you can find bologna is a sandwich shop. That's it. There's no other place that serves
He's not
bologna.
trying to smuggle drugs.
Even a sandwich shop. I'm trying to think the last time I've seen bologna. Not fried bologna, but I mean like You know, we got the turkey club sandwich, bologna sandwich. It still doesn't show up.
It shows up in like their
Like Subway,
Yeah, they're
like kind of
three
fast
meat.
food.
Do they have bologna
Yeah.
at Subway?
Oh yeah.
Huh. You know what? I'm not going to try it there.
That's what I'm saying. You don't go to a restaurant and they have bologna on the menu. I mean, maybe it'll be like a tater tot thing. Maybe it'll come back around like little fried bologna sandwiches. Or
I know
sliders.
some people in the South, it's like a big thing to get like the whole log of bologna and kind
Yes,
of
it is.
kind of score it and then like smoke it.
But see, they do it right. Like if you're gonna eat like whatever they make in Texas, I'm like, I'll try it. It's generally good.
Score your bologna log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Justin. Here is your question: Who wrote the theme song to The Simpsons?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
I'm
thank
just
you.
going to go Matt Groening.
That would be Danny Elfman. He did The Simpsons, and he does the theme music to pretty much every Tim Burton movie.
Yeah.
I think he did Beetlejuice, actually. Yep. He's a weird dude. Like, Ted, I'll tell you what. Just Google an image of Danny Elfman.
All right.
And tell me that there's any possibility that he's not weird.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You just look at him and you know, like, you're not going to babysit
Looks
my
like kind of
kids.
like an evil carrot top.
Hey, there's some weird. He's been in the news for some weird reasons lately.
Oh, yes, he has.
Yes.
Bad weird. All right, your question. What company's tea shipment was destroyed during the Boston Tea Party in 1773?
Well, we all know it was England and the British, but I do not know. Let's just go Lipton. Why not?
James Lipton.
I like that. The Lipton Tea Company.
Is it the British tea company?
No, come on, Ted.
Indian tea company?
East India Company.
East India, right.
Oh.
That's where they found the tea and started loving it.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, your question. What is the heaviest breed of bear?
Polar bear.
It is a polar bear.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, they're all fat and blubbery. I mean, think about how
All
cold
right,
it is
I
where they
understand
live.
that.
Right, so they
But-
put on weight.
It's mostly water weight.
But it's not a grizzly bear.
Not a grizzly. Polar
You know
bear.
I'm
I'll
the
be down.
heaviest
Okay.
species of bear.
My name's Roger. Want to come back to my apartment, Miles?
Some
No.
just call me heavy.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 round.
I like to think of myself as girthy.
Girthy bear.
Hello, Gary. Welcome to the men's room.
Hold on, my brother.
Gary, are you sober or not sober?
Oh, I'm Eastwood sober. Thank you very much.
Eastwood sober. That's terrifying.
All right, Gary.
I know.
Okay, you're going to eat one only for a month. You taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Okay, so I forbid tofu in my house. I lived off of bologna for like 3 months. Bologna and cheese sandwiches, boxed lunches from the various aircraft carriers I served. You know, gosh, it's crazy. Ramen, because my grandkids are part of that generation. I watch them make these tofu noodles. It's crazy. So
I thought you
I'm
said
just
it wasn't
gonna
allowed
let
in your
them
house.
Make me some noodles.
Ramen noodles or tofu noodles?
Oh, no, they're ramen noodles. Tofu's forbidden.
No, I know. And then you said tofu noodles.
You said tofu noodles, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant they do what you guys are saying. They watch the internet and make them. I watch them watch the internet and make them. It's crazy.
You tell them the other way to do that. You don't even have to watch the internet. Be broke. You'd be surprised.
What do you have in the refrigerator?
Right. Add ramen.
Yes.
That is exactly how it works.
First, yeah. I mean, we have all the food you could eat, but my grandson prefers to eat ramen noodles, and he uses 2 packets and throws and just puts another one in a Ziploc bag of noodles. So he uses 2 packets per noodle, plus his additives. It's crazy.
My roommate used to boil. He used to boil the top ramen. Then he would take the noodles out.
Yeah.
And then with the broth, with the flavor packet in there, he would add instant mashed potato flakes. And then he would have noodles on half the plate and mashed potatoes on the other half of the plate. He's like, I get twice as much food this way.
I mean, again, when you're broke,
Yep,
that is
yep.
gourmet
Yep.
right there. My daughter loves ramen noodles, and she will eat them dry. Like she will open
She's
the
not
pan.
alone. I've seen people do that.
But it's because she'll snack on them, and she's talking to. And look, there's nothing inherently wrong with it, but it just makes my skin crawl. I'm like, baby, would you like me to heat those up and boil them?
No.
She's like, no, they're fine like this, and off she goes. I'm like, okay. All right. Here's your question. What TV show?
Can I ask a question first, though?
Sure.
Did I miss the next men's room rendezvous date, or is it still pending?
Still pending.
Still pending.
You've not announced it yet.
All right. Okay, let's do it.
All right, Gary. What TV show do Thelma and Louise want to avoid being on in the movie Thelma and Louise?
Wow, I remember that movie, too, but I just remember the ending. The two crazy girls drove off the cliff.
Yep.
Donahue?
America's Most Wanted?
The one with Chris Hansen.
No.
Cops.
I'll give you one hint. Mogadishu.
Hey, that's a scary place.
Come on, Ted.
Not Gerard. What is his name?
Geraldo. Yeah.
Geraldo.
Yeah.
Yucks.
All right, Gary. What color are the $1 bills in a standard game of Monopoly?
Wow, Monopoly. Doom, 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 doom. Well, there's green, yellow, red, blue, so let's go with green.
Yellow?
White. Mike pointed at his own skin as his guess. I'm like, yes.
Harry.
I like that one, Mike.
Love you, Mike.
Thanks, Gary.
Do you know all the colors of the Monopoly money, Mike? Off the top of your head.
Oh, so the big one, I think, the 5,000 or 500, whatever it was, I think that one's like the deep gold yellow.
Okay.
There's the green, which I think
is...
That's
a 20?
That's a 20,
There's
I think.
pink, right?
There's pink, which I think is a 50. The hundreds, I think, is blue. And then, I think the 500 is yellow.
All right, your question.
Here we go.
Girandole, Lumaci, Strozzaprati, and, Conchiglione are all types of what? Girandole.
You can't pronounce them, and I'm supposed to guess them.
That is correct. That is how this show works.
Go on, brother. They are specialty hams from Italy.
Yeah.
That is not a bad guess.
I'm going to guess pasta or violins.
Pasta.
Okay.
It is pasta.
I'm just glad that he actually guessed, because he actually got close there.
He got real close.
All right, Gary, you're on question 4.
Question number 4 for you, Gary. What is the Jewish New Year called?
Hanukkah?
Nope.
Yom Kippur?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not religious.
Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, Rosh Hashanah. All right.
Rosh Hashanah?
Mm-hmm.
At least it's not Ramadan.
It is not Ramadan. I don't think Jewish people celebrate Ramadan.
No,
Rosh
they
Hashanah sounds like something you would scream because there's kids around, but you stubbed your toe.
I was about to say it sounds like a new pop artist.
Right.
Everybody,
Or
give it up for
maybe
Rosh
there's a
Hashanah.
bad, you drop, you're leaking a little bit, and you got Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, your question. What holiday movie takes place primarily in Winnetka, Illinois? Most people think it takes place in Chicago, but technically it's in Winnetka, a suburb of Chicago.
Is this Home Alone?
Got it,
There you go. It is Home Alone, man. Yeah.
Nice job. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola. Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Sober today.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, eat only one for a month. You taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Gonna have to go with Campbell's soup. The rest of it sounds terrible.
What is it? What's your choice of Campbell's soup?
Chicken noodles just fine.
Yeah, but after that, it starts to...
What else do they have?
It starts to
they
get
got
obviously tomato.
I mean,
Don't forget. Hang on. Don't forget, though, they have that chunky line.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Oh, that's right. I forgot, man.
Yeah.
I can get down with a veggie beef.
Did they start the chunky after Progresso came out? Because Progresso was kind of like, hey, you can actually see the stuff in our soup. They're kind of busting on Campbell's like you get chicken noodle, and there's those little itty-bitty pieces of dark meat. And Progresso's whole thing was like, look, we have chicken noodle. Mm-hmm. You can see chicken.
This is an actual carrot.
Right. This is what carrots look like.
That was always in our house, that chunky line.
Okay, quick question. Has anyone eaten cream of mushroom soup as a soup?
No.
God, no.
Yeah.
I think you just add it to stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually a soup, but
dude,
I don't know anyone that's ever just made it
their
as soup.
vegetables, not bad. If you had to eat it, you would find a couple cans that you would actually probably like.
I was like their jambalaya or their...
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Chunky brand has a lot of... They have a clam chowder with Old Bay.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Yeah, it's on the label.
Have you not gotten down with the chunky line?
No,
Dude,
I've never had it.
Dude. Like, I kind of stopped eating Campbell's
soup that eats like a meal.
Oh. You know, I was a kid and you had it all the time. And then even when I was broke, it was just a little out of my price range, so I still wasn't going to buy Campbell's.
Yeah.
And since then, I don't even think about it.
Chicken and wild rice, man, that's probably one of my favorites.
You know, man, next time I go to the grocery store, which I've gotten better about, I still hate it, but at least once a month I'll go with the wife like, all right, God damn it, let me just go in there. I'm going to grab some Campbell's soups.
All right.
It's probably why my taste buds are muted, because I ate that crap all the time. I ate that for years.
That's... To me, there's like Campbell's soup, and then there's the chunky line.
Okay, chunky's that much better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And you're right. It probably had to do with Progressive, because you could see everything in there, the split pea and ham. Like,
Progresso, guys.
Progressive.
It's Progresso soup.
Progressive.
Other commercials do a good job. Thanks, Flo.
Flo's just serving up soup out here.
You could see chicken in my soup.
She's got a ladle out here.
All right, Matt, your question. In the film My Cousin Vinny, who plays the role of Judge Holler? He was also the original Herman Munster.
I believe it's Judd Hirsch.
No. Fred.
Come on.
Grant.
Gwynn. Fred Gwynn.
Fred Gwynn.
He was also the creepy guy that the family met at the beginning of the original Pet Sematary. The obligatory old man who must tell you why it's a bad idea to do anything you're about to do.
Mr. Gambini, are you mocking me with that outfit? I love that movie.
Oh, he's from Maryland originally.
Fred Gwynn?
Yeah.
All right. Now I like him. All right. Your question, which 4 states touch at one point?
Okay, so New Mexico?
Yes.
Is it Colorado?
Yes.
Wyoming?
Oh, no.
Arizona? And Nevada?
Nope.
California?
You got New Mexico, you got Arizona, you got Colorado.
Utah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a tourist trap. I don't care. I want to go be a tourist. Then I'll be in all 4 states.
It's also 3/4 of a mile not in the correct location.
Right.
Well, that's the problem, right? So my parents did it years ago. They told me, my brother, they did it. My brother and I thought, that's so cool, you're in 4 states at once. And then we found out, like 5 years ago, they're like, yeah, we got it wrong.
Man.
But the thing is, they did. I don't believe that they ever moved like the quote unquote spot, the tourist spot.
Right.
So it's like people that I'm in all 4 states. Like, you're not.
State lines are made up anyway. You're in all 4 doggone states.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, your question. What was the name of the 1976 Led Zeppelin concert film?
The song remains the same.
You got it. Nice job.
Well
nice
done.
Job.
Hold on, people are checking out the soup. Someone here says I've had the cream of mushroom soup in the hospital when I had my appendix removed.
That doesn't count.
They say it's not bad, but again, it wasn't like you voluntarily made it for yourself. Because everyone's had the cream of mushroom soup, just never as soup.
I would say
I lost 15 pounds on COVID. Doesn't mean that I did that on purpose.
So I would say it's the same thing with French onion soup from Campbell's, that little dry packet. Like, I add it to stuff. I've never made the French onion soup.
I've never had the French onion soup either. Yeah, you're right, man.
I wonder if it's any good. I love French onion soup.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, maybe I should try it.
You know
maybe
what?
it's good on its own.
Future Ted's meat and potatoes. Let's just try these.
Let's just make some damn.
we don't actually do.
Right.
God.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, guys. Good to be here.
Hola. Chris, are you sober or not sober?
Sober right now.
All right. Chris, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, eat one for a month. You taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
I'm probably going to pick tofu only because you can make anything you want with it.
Exactly. Sort of.
If you pick,
you can make
you
shapes. It's like Play-Doh. You know, my kid will say, Dad, I made a car. I'm like, it's still Play-Doh. Yes, it looks like a car, but it's Play-Doh. So you could make, like you said, you could have a tofu burger. But it's just tofu, man.
I mean, it tastes almost the same. Like you have a tofu dog, it tastes kind of like a hot dog. Just don't tell the person.
You know, Mike and I were just talking about this tofu because he's like, man, it just doesn't taste like anything. And I said, that's why I lose respect for it, all right? I hate vegetables, but I respect them because at least they have a taste. You know, they put in some effort to suck. Tofu's like, I'm not trying to do anything. Nothing. I am edible, and that is it.
It's a bland protein that you're going to be putting in yourself, and it enhances any food that you want.
Enhances my food.
You're darn right. By
does
adding
tofu?
protein to it.
That's like saying water enhances your soda. I mean, it doesn't make.
Well, hamburger meat doesn't taste all that great until you season
that
it.
is very true. That is a very true point. All right, here's your question. What did my true love give to me on the 11th day of Christmas? Because only a true love would give you this.
Ooh, A diamond ring. I couldn't tell you.
No.
Come on, Mike.
I think it's 10 Lords of Leaping.
Because who doesn't want that?
12 drummers drumming, I believe. Is it ladies dancing?
Is it ladies leaping?
Nope, no ladies. It's 11 pipers piping.
Pipers.
Cool. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
Hey, I like the pipes. Bagpipes.
That would really get on my nerves quickly. I think bagpipes are cool. I'm just saying if
Not
11
11
of them
of
showed
them.
up at my door and said, Merry Christmas.
One of the coolest experiences of my life. I went to Scotland with my grandmother, and they do this thing that at Edinburgh Castle, and it starts with 150 bagpipers marching out of Edinburgh Castle, all playing at the same time. And they play Scotland the Brave. They play Amazing Grace. Dude, it was the coolest damn thing.
Okay, at 150, you get cooler.
Hell yeah.
11
it
is
was powerful, man.
Yeah.
I cried.
Then they stopped, like, get your tears out your eyes. Bitch. Yo, bitchy. All right, a question. What are the monsters in the movie Monsters, Inc. most afraid of?
I think I know this. I think they're afraid of the kids.
Man.
Kids. Yes, indeed. They're terrified of children.
I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing, Miles. You never saw that one?
I do. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Not a bad one. Not a bad one.
Isn't that kind of the main thing, though? Anything that you're afraid of, chances are better than even is more afraid of you than you are of it.
I don't know, man, because I don't like the indoor spiders, and I'll stare at it, and they get that posture, like, bring it on. And there's something about that.
Should challenge
they're this teeny tiny thing, but they still look at me, and they do this flex where it's like, bring it, bitch.
More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
I need a job with a steady paycheck.
I need a job that offers health care on day one for me and my kids.
I want a job where I can get certified in technical roles, like robotics or software engineering.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their skills and their paycheck by enrolling in free skills training programs and apprenticeships. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinky's, get to the root of your plumbing problems. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They gon' find
and
it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at Autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our next contestant, ready to play the big game.
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Justin, sober or not sober?
Sober today, still at work.
All right, Justin. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, Justin. Men's Room poll. You're going to eat one only for a month. Are you taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Since I actually get it on a regular basis, I'm going to go with tofu.
Okay. You did it on a regular basis, or you still do?
Oh, I like whenever I go to like either like Vietnamese, Thai, or like basically any Asian, I grab tofu like all the time, like tofu banh mi's, tofu curry, yeah.
You ever had what they call stinky tofu?
That's a sales pitch.
Oh, the fermented stuff? Not really, no.
Okay, all right.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Some people are really into that.
I mean, he's got a point. Sometimes when the lady and I will get teriyaki, she'll just get the tofu teriyaki, which is a deep fried teriyaki or deep fried tofu and teriyaki sauce. It's bomb.
It's so good.
It's fantastic.
I've taken a bite of it. I mean, it's not the worst. I just wish it was chicken.
And I will still say to this day, Chipotle's Sofritas, which has got the tofu in it, it's the vegan option for their proteins.
Okay.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
You are a tofu apologist.
I am. I've come around.
Basically, it just like takes on all the good flavors around it. So if you have an awesome sauce, it's just going to be a great body for it to be served with.
It's just a soy sponge, so it's just going to soak up anything you put in it.
Maybe they should call it that. All right, here's your question. In the video game Darksiders, which of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse do you play? I figure you got a 1 in 4 chance.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm trying to remember playing that game. It's been a long time. That was like 360 era. Oh, let's see.
I mean, my guess is the cool one.
War?
Okay.
I was wrong.
One and done. But hang on, before we let you go, let's give you a 50-50 question here. True or false? Vanilla Ice was the first white artist with a rap song on the Billboard R&B chart.
False.
Okay, hold on. Let me guess.
You have absolutely no chance to take any guess you want. Wrong.
I know it.
I'll say Marky Mark.
Wrong.
No, it's a white chick.
Wrong.
No, it's not.
It is not. I'm telling you, you got no shot at this. Believe it or not, the first white artist with a rap song on the Billboard R&B chart, Mel Brooks, back in 1982, a song called It's Good to Be King. It was from a movie of his. They put it out as a single, and the thing shot up the charts.
Right. Mel Brooks.
I was like, look, you don't know the answer to this.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Krista. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola.
Hola. Krista, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Krista, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, Krista, our Men's Room poll, eat one only for a month. Bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Top ramen.
Top ramen.
No hesitation at all.
I think that would be the one I would do.
Man, look, after all this soup talk, originally I was thinking top ramen. Then Ted brings up the chunky soup. And then Mike and Ted start Googling all the different flavors. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, man, I'm going soup.
Yeah. Just the variety you'll have.
Yeah, for sure.
For 30 days.
Top ramen has a bunch of varieties too, though.
That's what I'm saying.
But they all taste like salt. The shrimp tastes like salt.
The soup tastes like
salt. The Asian
salt.
flavor tastes like salt.
I think that's true.
All right, so we just asked the question, in the video game Darksiders, which of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse do you play? The answer was war. So your question is, who are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? And the cool names, not like Eddie, George, Larry, and...
I honestly have no idea. I've never even heard of that game.
Well, in this case, just the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. This is a big mythical round the world kind of thing.
Okay. What was the question again?
Who are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? War is one of them.
How about, I have no, I'm going to call him Fred.
Those are what, that's what their mom named them. However, we know them better as war, famine, death, and conquest.
Oh.
Friendly bunch.
Don't know if I've ever heard of that.
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse?
Yeah.
Really?
Never.
Ever?
Never.
Ted, have you heard
Of course, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I feel like it's referenced a lot.
It is. I mean, it's like you
Okay.
get cool artwork with it. I mean, it's just the 4 freaking horsemen. Really?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Right. It's going to lead to the second coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not good when you see him.
Yeah, right.
Is that a religious thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's why.
second coming of Jesus.
Yeah. All right, your question. On what street does the Muffin Man live? I have physically been on the street.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
I have no idea.
He's telling you the answer.
Giving you the
I know.
answer.
What?
Drury Lane.
Drury Lane?
Yeah.
Yes.
That man knows his Muffin Man.
Yes, exactly.
I know I've said this before,
I
but
got this man, Muffin Man.
got lost in London, whatever, just windy streets. Just asked this old English dude. I'm like, hey, man, I'm trying to get back to whatever the hotel was. How do I get back there? And the first thing he says is, well, right now, you're on Drury Lane. And before he could even finish, I'm like the mother effing Muffin Man. And I did not mean to blurt that out. Or just I did not know the Drury Lane was a real thing. So there's this awkward pause. He just looks at me and he goes, yes, like the Muffin Man. It's like, my bad, dude.
Thank you, sir.
I know how that sounded.
Hey, you're the people with the nursery rhyme. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
I did not know the Drury Lane was a real place. I did not see the sign.
Right.
So when he said, you're currently on Drury Lane, I'm like, I will be damned.
I didn't know it was a nursery
Well, 'cause you
rhyme.
think-
I only know it from Shrek.
Oh, the Muffin Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, when the little gingerbread cookie's getting tortured.
Yeah.
Gingerbread man.
Doing the gingerbread man nursery rhyme.
Hello, Georgie. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hola.
Georgie, sober, not
You
sober?
hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sober.
Sober. All right.
Sober it is.
Okay. All right, our men's room poll. Eat one only for a month. Are you taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Ramen all the way. I mean, as long as I can put like some shredded cheddar cheese in there and some tapatio, that's what's up.
Shredded cheese and top ramen. I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
And tapatio.
And
You gotta have
tapatio.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget the tapatio, dude.
Now, come on, Miles. What are you,
Oh,
a
and
savage?
then real. I thought the fourth horseman. I only know this from Marvel. Wasn't it called Pestilence? Is that the same thing as?
That's what I've
you
always
say,
heard, too.
Conqueror?
Yeah, it's interchangeable, right? So, yeah, but he's
Okay.
right. So, and other people texted it, what about Pestilence? Like, well, I don't know. Do you want to go by Ed or Eddie, man? What do you want me to do? All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like conquest is just easier for people to understand.
I think that's
Okay.
part of it. You say pestilence. What's pestilence? Like it's bugs. All right, here's your question. Multiple choice. Pantothenic acid is better known as vitamin B2, B3, B5, or B12.
There isn't a B in the word pentophilic.
B3.
I'll say 12.
You idiot. It's B5, obviously.
B5.
B5. So, just so you know, B2 is riboflavin. B3 is niacin, and B12 is cyanocobal, something that doesn't matter.
And B5 is a kindergartner.
Mm-hmm. And B4, it already happened. All right, your question. Where in the human body would you find potassium chloride, sodium chloride, and hydrochloric acid?
Golly, in your saliva?
Hopefully
Not
not.
a bad guess.
In your stomach. That's all the stuff that breaks down all the crap when you eat.
Yeah.
It's terrifying that your stomach has hydrochloric acid in it.
Do you know the only reason why your stomach doesn't eat itself because of that acid?
All the mucus lining on the inside?
Yeah, literally the snot coming out of your nose is lining your stomach.
Oh, wow.
Right on.
So here's the thing. If someone threatens you with a hydrochloric acid attack, just cover yourself and
Blow your
snot and be
nose.
like, bring it on.
You bet.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
We're here to help everyone. All right. Your question, what is the longest snake in the world? And I know every guy just pointed at his groin.
Yeah. Python.
Oh,
is it?
The reticulated python in particular, yeah.
I would have thought anaconda.
That's me too.
I think that's the second long. It was the python, anaconda, and there's one other one up there that they're all just super long. I think the difference is anacondas are their diameter is so large, you just perceive them as being much longer than they are because they're freaking huge and do things like eat people.
No,
like a python will wrap around you. The
anacondas eat buns.
Oh, that's right.
Big Dummy!
Thanks, Mix. Hello, Stacy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hi.
Hola. Stacy, sober
Hola.
or not sober?
Really not sober.
What are you doing, Stacy?
I'm shopping and drinking tequila.
You're shopping.
All right.
What are you shopping?
That's
for?
a winning combination
Are you
right there.
online shopping?
No, I went to the mall.
Okay. All right, Stacy. Eat one for only a month. Bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Top ramen.
Top ramen. I have to ask you a serious question. Anytime I go drinking and then end up someplace like in a store or mall, I gotta pee real bad, man. Is there a bathroom in the mall?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
All right.
You might have to walk far, but yes, there
That's
are.
why I hate stopping by the grocery store after that, because I'm just like, oh no.
Well, the grocery store is different, but all malls have bathrooms.
Okay.
What are you tequila drunk
yeah.
shopping for? Like what stores are we hitting in there?
I'm at Nordstrom's currently trying some pants on.
That's where the tequila came from.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are you like drinking in the dressing room?
I know. I wish that's a good idea.
No,
I drank before I was.
I'm glad I've given
That's a
you a
great
good
idea.
Get some of those fries too.
Actually, the French onion soup is freaking ridiculous.
They got a great club sandwich too.
Yeah, they?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, your question. Oh, and they also have clothes. All right, your question. Which character killed Grindel?
I don't even know who that is.
That's the monster that was killed by the answer to the question.
He's like the OG monster too.
Yeah,
no
he pretty
idea.
much is.
Grindel's mom. I have no idea.
Beowulf, yeah.
Oh, I never read that one.
No idea.
Grindel's mom. All right, your question. What 1980s TV show starred Bruce Willis and a detective agency?
Moonlighting.
You got it. Nice job, Stace.
Yay.
Good luck finding pants that fit. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK. I don't care what size. Doesn't matter what size you are. Any size. It's still hard. Look, you think you know your size. You put on the pants, they don't fit.
Really?
Just got to let them stretch out a little bit.
32. You're a skinny dude, right? They're never the same.
See, I disagree. I think with men's clothes, because my wife will always say, do you want to try these on? I'm like, no, because with guys, your size is your size. And we don't get the, we want to make you feel better, so we make it. No, that's my freaking size. My wife's like, well, I'm a size this here, I'm a size this there, and I'm a size this there. And I'm like, do you physically change your size from store to store?
I've
Or
got
do the
34s,
stores just not agree?
35s, and 36. They all fit the same.
Really?
Just different brands. Yep.
I don't know. Mine always, like, I never try on pants now. Unless it's like dress pants.
Yeah, I feel like jeans and shorts, usually the waist is pretty true.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
You
I'm
think.
like, I don't need to try this on. All right. Oh, Jesus. We need a contestant.
I mean, that's how we usually play it.
Yeah, I know. It works much better that way. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Mike, are you sober or not sober?
Halfway not sober.
Halfway not sober. Okay. All right, Mike, men's room poll. Eat one only for a month. You taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
I gotta have meat, bro. It's gotta be bologna.
Bologna. All right.
All right. Here's your question. What fast food chain offers the 3-for-$5 mix and match, the bourbon barbecue sandwich, and the deluxe burger meal?
Oh, come on, man. Can't cuss.
Yeah.
Once again, bedroom colors, here are the 7 words you can't say on the radio. Sucker, mother, and please keep those words in mind when calling. Now back to the program.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
right, hang on. All right. Come on, Ted. I feel like you would be the one
Ask
with the
it
best guess. All right, so what fast food chain offers the 3-for-5 mix and match, the bourbon barbecue sandwich, and the deluxe burger meal?
Arby's.
It is, in fact, Arby's.
Arby's.
Yeah.
I was
Like
going to
he
guess
shrugged or just
Burger
said
King,
away.
but yeah, whatever.
Hello, Candy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Candy, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right, Candy, welcome to Big Dummy. All right, Candy, our men's room poll, eat one only for a month. Are you taking bologna, top robin, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Bologna all the way. I like fried bologna, bologna sandwiches, plain bologna, boiled bologna, everything.
Okay, Bubba, let's
Candy,
dial it back.
Candy, do you have any bologna right now at home?
No, actually, I do not.
Okay, have you ever tried Mexican bologna?
No, I have not.
Okay. Just curious. You seem like a bologna connoisseur.
I know, I should have.
Try some Mexican bologna. Let us know what you think.
I will.
All right, we appreciate that. All right, here is your question. Vanderbilt was the first university to field a men's team in what sport?
Lacrosse.
Vanderbilt. Say that again.
Vanderbilt was the first university to field a men's team in what sport?
I'll say football.
Baseball?
Nope. Basketball.
Oh, basketball.
Isn't it kind of
Vanderbilt.
weird to be the first, like, hey, we have a basketball team? Yeah. Who do you play if you're the only one that has, you know what I mean? Like, dude, we put together a basketball team and go, cool, we can't play you. We don't have a team.
I would imagine it was more of like a club sport or
style.
something, and they were the first
Take
one
on
to be
clubs.
Right, they were probably the first one to be like, all right, this is our university team.
Okay. Because I was
That's
thinking,
what I'm guessing.
that has to be it. I mean, because otherwise you field a team and it's like, well, no one has a team. What do you do now? So, yeah, the club team thing makes sense. All right there, Candy. In which U.S. state does the Rio Grande River begin?
Colorado?
Got it.
Boom.
Nice job, Candy. Very good.
Big brain on the candy machine.
Eat your bologna. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
He was excited about that bologna.
Mm-hmm. She wanted me to start rattling off every way to eat it. Hello, Ken. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, Batolas.
Hola. Ken, are you sober or not sober?
Still in the meat Jesus, man. I've been smoking Highway 7 ditchweed.
Okay. All right, Ken.
Highway 7 ditchweed?
Highway 7 ditchweed, man. It's what we call it stuff in Missouri.
Oh, you're in Missouri?
Oh.
Yeah, we got this road that you take down to Warsaw. And in the old days, everybody used to throw their seeds out the window. And when we were hard up for weed, we just crew down there and pick up some weed, and we would be good.
Is weed not legal in Missouri?
It is totally legal.
Oh, it's totally legal. All right.
Yeah, that
you
just
can-
passed, right?
Yeah, it did just pass.
Dude,
we
man.
Had,
Did you learn that on Sunday, Mike?
About 2 years.
Hey, Ken, we used to have a water treatment plant in our neighborhood. It was fenced in, and it was barbed wire around it, so
Yeah.
nobody messed with the water. But when you looked around the perimeter of that water treatment, because it was basically built like a pool, there were zucchini, there were tomato plants, there were what looked like hemp or weed plants growing around it. I mean, if it comes through the water, it would start growing on the perimeter of the water treatment plant. It looked like a garden going all the way around the perimeter.
My buddy, we lived in Baltimore. His wife didn't know that he smoked weed, so he's trying to keep it on the DL all the time. But back then, before it was legal, you got all that seedy crap.
Big dummy.
So he would throw seeds in the backyard. But it started going through the sidewall cracks, and he's like, "I don't think my wife knows what it is, ma'am. But I don't want to get rid of it because like I'm growing weed." He didn't mean to, but I was like, so he grew some good stuff.
All right, Ken, you're going to eat one only for a month. You taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Top ramen, definitely.
Top ramen it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ken, your question: Rocky and Bullwinkle live where?
Rocky and Bullwinkle lived on Captain Kangaroo Show.
Was it something Woods?
No.
Frostbite Falls.
Frostbite Falls.
Frostbite Falls, okay.
Ken's having a good time over there.
We're smoking that ditch weed,
He's
brother.
Missouri. He's in Missouri getting high.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ken, is that hurricane supposed to come your way?
We're going to get some rain from it, yeah.
Yeah, I figure so.
Yeah, quite a bit, I guess. Maybe up to 2.5, 3 inches, maybe.
Damn.
So like your girl.
Yeah, man.
All right, your question: what kind of sauce is served on eggs Benedict?
Barbecue sauce.
No, eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict breakfast food, Ken.
Okay, I know. We put barbecue sauce in every damn thing. I don't know. I really don't know.
Hollandaise sauce.
It's not a bad idea,
You've
though.
never had eggs Benedict?
Hell no.
Okay.
He's in Missouri.
All right.
Hey, I'm from Missouri, dude. You got to understand that. I hear Ted talking about Missouri all the time, putting this down. Well, we're really not down, man. We're good hill folk.
All right, now listen. I think St. Louis is not the greatest place in the world.
Right.
I have not been to other parts of Missouri. I've only been to
You
St.
are right.
Louis.
Yeah, the hot spots like Jefferson City.
Yeah, I'm from about 29 miles south and west of Kansas City.
About 29. See, about 30, we believe. 29, you were 29
Hey,
miles
Ken,
away.
what was the original station that you checked out the show on? What was that station again?
KISW. It was, what the heck was that? KQRC.
Okay, that's
KQRC,
right. Yeah,
yep.
it was a rock station that area.
They have their Johnny Dare show.
That's right. Yeah, he was on the morning.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He has adult toys prices right on there.
Okay.
All right, Ken, your question. Guitarist Eric Clapton and the considerably less racist Jeff Beck both played in what band?
Dang, I knew that one. My mind's kind of foggy. Well, I would say...
Is your mind kind of foggy?
Yes, it is. I'll say...
Jimmy Page was also in the band.
Oh, that's right.
Yardbirds.
There you go.
Oh,
Ken.
yes,
Nice job.
indeed.
All right. More of Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay for the fun. Because, let's be honest, if shoe shopping isn't fun, are you even doing it right? So go ahead, try something new. Try something different. Good different. Try something that feels like you. You know, the real you. And then definitely brag about it later. Because at DSW, you've got unlimited freedom to play. Find the shoes that get you at prices that get your budget at DSW stores or at DSW.com. Let us surprise you.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
There's searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at autotrader.com, powered by Auto Intelligence.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
This is The Mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Head chef on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the 20 greatest American dishes of all times. And it's coming up right after the game known as Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Wade. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. Wade, are you sober or not sober?
Come on, Miles. How long have you known me?
All right.
I'm sitting here on the shores of the Nisqually River with a fishing pole and a bottle of vodka. So.
Oh, good for you, man. It sounds like a good afternoon. All right, Wade, eat one only for a month. Bologna top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
All right, I'm going to just put this out there. My last name is Campbell, and I'm going to go for Campbell's soup just for the variety so I can switch things up for a month.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I did not realize the variety of the Campbell soup world until Mike and Ted explained to me. I've been missing everything.
The Chunky family.
The Chunky family. Chunky's where it's at.
All of it.
Chunky family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Chunky
the Chunky family of soups.
And don't take this wrong, Wade. We're talking about the Chunky Campbells. All right.
The potato and bacon and just like all of it. Yeah, that's all good.
That does sound good, man. Potato and bacon.
Let's have a bean and bacon.
Yeah.
What kind of beans?
It's white bean.
All right.
Navy bean and bacon.
Yeah.
Put it in my belly.
All right, Wade, here is your question. What animated TV show, debuting in 1993, featured characters that repeatedly said, "Hello, nurse"?
Hello, nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ew. Probably not Simpsons. Yeah, I got no idea.
Ren and Stimpy?
That's not a bad guess. The Animaniacs.
Animaniacs, all right.
Underrated cartoon.
I'm not feeling too smart today, so keep it coming.
Don't worry, Wade. We have no expectation. All right. Multiple choice question for you. According to the Harry Potter books, the entrance to which house is hidden behind a painting of, quote, the Fat Lady? Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or Gryffindor?
Well, I don't know. I'm just going to say Gryffindor. I don't know.
Got it.
Act like you don't know. You nerd. Yeah.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Rebus. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, boys.
Hola. Rebus, are you sober or not sober?
Team always sober with me.
All right, Rebus, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, eat one only for a month. You taking bologna top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
I'm going with the soup. I realized I was an old man once I started getting excited about soup.
Yeah, that is one of the first signs.
I love soup. Yes! I just don't buy Campbell's soup. I don't, I make my own soup.
I make my own, but but if I had to go with anything, it would either be that or top ramen because that's kind of a soup.
All right, Rebus, if you're going to make the men's room's coming over, you say you make soup. What is your go-to soup? What's the one that's going to blow us away?
Cream of mushroom, actually.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I did it the other day, and I got a 14-year-old who's never had it in his life, and he wanted 2 bowls, and he was like, "This is phenomenal, Dad!" Just by smelling it when he walked into the room. So.
Okay, nice. So he wasn't like against it as you explained what it was.
No, and he's not a mushroom kid either. He just thought it smelled really good, and I just made it from scratch, just without even a recipe. I just like, okay, this sounds good, and I just started mixing stuff, and it turned out fantastic.
Awesome.
I'll be honest with you.
I'll never be able to duplicate it.
I enjoy making soups.
Me too.
I do, because it's not that there's nothing to it, but just like you said, Rebus, it's kind of there's no recipe. You just kind of go like, I like these things.
I have this.
I'm going to put it with this stock, and we're going to see what happens. And most of the time, it turns out all right.
Exactly.
All right, here's your question. Kerry Strug was a U.S. Olympian in what sport?
Gymnastics.
One and done.
One and done
Nice
on the
job,
soup
Rebus.
making Rebus. All right, hang on. Before we let you go, let's ask you a 50-50 question here. Okay, we've heard of the mountain K2, correct?
Yes.
True or false, there is a K1?
False.
It's true.
There is a K1.
There is
Where's
in fact
K1?
a K1.
Same region of what, Pakistan?
I believe it because it's the Khartoum Mountains, I believe. So Khartoum spelled with a K, hence K blah blah blah. I want to say it might go up to like even K9, or maybe I'm just thinking K9. At least up to K5. Now that I say it out loud, but yeah, there is a K1. Believe it or not.
Yes.
So what? Man, I lost them. I always thought K2 was the one in Alaska. That's McKinley.
That's McKinley.
But now they changed it back, right?
To
Denali.
Yes.
All right, so I always thought Denali was in Asia, and K2 was another name for
Okay,
Denali.
I got you.
Yeah,
so
I had it
K2 is the one like in Pakistan.
Yeah.
I believe a Pakistani-controlled region. But yeah, there's a couple of Ks out there. And then there's Special K, has a big helmet on top. Hello, Max. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Max, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, I'm working.
All right, Max, welcome to Big Dummy. Our men's room poll, eat only one for a month. Bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Definitely Campbell's. Gotta love the chunky stuff.
Does anyone eat a soup that's not Campbell's? I know Progresso is out there, but like everyone that we've talked to today that's picked soup, it's specifically Campbell's.
Well, when I was a kid, back to what Ted was saying about the French onion soup, Lipton had a 4-pack of chicken noodle soup. Now, you want to talk about salty. That stuff was salty.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the noodles were thinner and different, but we used to eat that. That was the primary soup growing up.
Ironically, thrilled. The only soup I have in my pantry right now is Progressive.
Progresso.
You're going to struggle with that the rest of the day.
Yeah. Well, no, it's Progressive soup.
It's very progressive.
Yeah, it adds a new ingredient.
Salt.
So that's crazy. So you've been going on about all the Campbell's chunky and all this, but the soup you have right now is not that. It's Progresso.
Right, and they make a half the sodium version of chicken noodle soup.
You know what?
It's such an old man thing to say.
And no, I don't normally care about that kind of thing, but once you realize how much salt is in the soup, it's like,
well, you taste. I don't even care about the health of it. You taste
the taste of it.
You taste it.
But like the chunky stuff is great. I don't eat it all the time. So I'm saying, but like October, November, every once in a while after work, I'll be like, you know what? I'm getting some.
And there's nothing wrong with those Progresso soups either. They're
delicious.
Very, very good.
Am I an old man because we currently have the half the sodium soy sauce?
No.
You can't taste the difference?
I don't even use soy sauce anymore. I use Dr. Bragg's liquid aminos.
You know what, man? I've had those once before because I was like, that sounds disgusting. And someone gave me like a finger tip worth of it, and I'm like, this is pretty damn good.
And then what's the soy sauce alternative? Or maybe it's like another name for it. It's, I should have looked
That still tastes like it?
Yes.
I think that's what I'm talking about, the liquid aminos.
Yeah.
I also do a less salt soy sauce. Can't tell the difference on that. The green.
No.
They really can't come up with
Tamari. That's what they call it.
Oh,
Tamari.
yeah.
Eating low sodium anything is like drinking a Michelob.
I like a Michelob Ultra, though.
We were crushing them at Brett's birthday.
Yeah.
All right, Max, your question, how many stitches are there on an official baseball used in Major League Baseball?
God.
Oh, jeez. 46.
I'll say 235.
120.
108. Max, what are adobe bricks made of?
Oh, I should know this.
It's pretty basic material.
It's basically clay, yeah.
I'll give it to you.
All right.
I mean, mud or clay.
All right,
mud or clay. So depending what your environment was rich with, so a lot of people, they would use like mud, mix some hay in with it, et cetera, et cetera. In places where clay was very prevalent, they would use clay. But yeah, that's it.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Nathan. Welcome to the men's room.
Good all, gentlemen.
Hola. Nathan, are you sober or not sober?
I'm pretty dang sober. It's been a while.
All right.
Trying to hang with that, you know?
Okay. All right, Nathan, our men's room poll. Eat one only for a month. You taking bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
So you're saying Chunky is a Campbell's product?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going with that. They got some good stuff.
All right. What's your favorite Campbell's chunky soup?
I'm actually going like the cheddar broccoli, even. You know.
Yeah.
That's good. Or they have like the good clam chowder too.
Okay. I'm learning a lot about Campbell's soup today.
And, man, I'm telling you, the text lines, I don't know what it is with our listeners, but they got a lot of opinions about soup. None of them negative, but just a lot of info. Someone here says, my mom used to work at the Campbell plant in Everett, and she would tell us the stories of the bugs that they would cook into the soup and don't even bother picking them out. Look, there's a lot of food like that. You'd be surprised how many bug pieces you eat in the course of a year.
You eat broccoli cheddar soup?
No, come on, man.
That one I figured, he might actually eat that one.
I mean, if you got the broccoli, the problem is this, even if you pull the broccoli out, the taste of the broccoli still kind of permeates the cheese. How do I know this? Because I've tried.
See, I would cook it down as much as I could and then put it on top of a baked potato.
You know what? That's not a bad call.
That's not a bad. Actually, I think I've done that.
Honestly, Miles, they make bags of broccoli florets already with like a cheddar cheese sauce.
I'll do that.
Yeah, bake your potato and
okay,
just
all
throw
right,
those
all
bad
right.
boys in there.
All right,
Well,
Nathan.
Thanks, guys. I'm hungry now.
I know. It's happening to all of us. Here's a question. What is the capital of Brazil?
Oh, I want to say Rio de Janeiro. Should I overthink it? No,
Is
Rio
it
de
Sao
Janeiro.
Paulo?
No.
Nope.
Now it's Brasilia.
Correct.
Oh,
They moved it to the center of the country to encourage people to move from the coast.
I don't get it because I want to live at the capital.
It used to be called Sao Paulo, right?
No, Sao Paulo is still Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is just not the capital.
Right. It used to be. Was it Sao Paulo?
Was it Sao
originally?
Paulo or was it Rio?
Either way, it was on the coast, and then they were like, nobody lives in the middle of the country. Let's move the capital there.
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole thing.
Which, to be honest with you, like I grew up near D.C. Like I love D.C., but it is kind of weird that like we just leave the capital. It's like, well, this is where we first started.
Yep.
Brazil's first capital was Salvador in 1763. Rio did become Brazil's capital and then remained so until 1960, and now it's Brasilia.
All right.
All right. So, just a little behind, but
Zed, help me out here. Was it that Brazil temporarily moved its capital to Portugal, or Portugal temporarily moved its capital to Brazil? I think Portugal temporarily moved its capital to Brazil during one of the wars. I don't remember which one. So that technically their capital would not be
attacked.
right.
Rio de Janeiro in Brazil was the Portuguese capital between 1808 and 1821.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that damn Napoleon.
That son of a bitch. Jackass. All right. Your question. In the movie Hangover, what name did Alan use to refer to his circle of friends?
Oh, Wolfpack.
Yeah.
He's got that one. Easy.
Oh,
Easy
come on.
peasy. Big W is the game, 206-803 round.
Hello, Jared. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Jared, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Jared, welcome to Big W. Okay, what are you picking there on our men's room poll? Bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
I grew up on bologna sandwiches. I love bologna.
Bologna it is.
When's the last time you had bologna?
It's been a couple of years.
Yeah, I honestly do not remember last time I had bologna. So are mortadella and bologna the same thing, or is mortadella a type of bologna? Because a lot of people were throwing in mortadella.
Mortadella is like a fancy version of bologna, and it's got like the chunks of fat in it, right?
Because I've had that more recently than I've had straight bologna.
Right, because sometimes you'll see that on like a charcuterie board or something.
Correct. And that is exactly when I had it. All right, your question. What children's book did Forrest Gump keep in his briefcase?
It was a Dr. Seuss book.
It was not Dr. Seuss, but you're tracking. It was definitely a children's book.
I don't know, Cat in the Hat.
Come on, Mike. I'm giving you the best clue I can.
I know. I'm not.
All right,
I'm not doing your miming all that well.
Curious George.
Oh,
I thought you were doing a
Curious
chicken.
George.
I was doing a monkey.
Oh.
How can you not tell the
I
difference?
knew it was the monkey, but I'm like, what?
And
what
by
in
the
world?
way, if you might want to check out My Curious George. Much a different book.
Also, most people don't know Dick Tracy was the guy in the man in the yellow hat.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, in Spanish, Jorge Curioso. Sounds badass, doesn't it? All right, your question. What is most likely to occur when your diaphragm spasms?
Hiccups.
Okay. Very good. Game is Big W, 206-803 round.
Hello, Brad. Welcome to the men's room.
Where'd you put my beer?
Hola.
Hola.
Does that mean you're not sober, Brad?
Not sober.
Sober or not sober?
Not sober.
I figured if you're looking for your beer, that means you're not sober.
You drinking men's room IPA?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right, Brad, eat one for a month. Bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Top ramen all day.
Top ramen, is that what you said?
Top ramen.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to college. Like, of course.
Naturally, Miles. I don't even know why you'd ask him. Brad, for
I
Christ's
should have
sake.
figured that out with a beer this early.
Yeah.
It's not rich enough for bologna.
All right.
It's
Brad,
it's happy hour.
Brad, here's your question. The Honda NSX was the first mass-produced car to feature a body made entirely of what?
Plastic.
Aluminum?
Aluminum. Where was the plastic car? Was it that?
Saturn.
Yeah, that's right.
I believe.
Yeah, they were pretty.
Yeah.
And that was the thing, because you could, like, my brother got one, and we got to kick it.
You can do anything you want.
Yeah.
And some people, man, I swear to God, I know some people had Saturns for 200,000 miles plus.
Really?
Yeah.
People swear by them.
Strange, as far as the reliability.
We swear by these. Yeah, we're going to stop making them then.
That's basically what happened.
I guess maybe people stopped buying them, but, like, the Saturn thing was a whole thing.
Yeah, it was big for a while.
There was, like, meetups and this and that.
Really? The Saturn folks?
Yeah, and, like, when my brother
down.
bought that car, they did, like, the whole send-off and this and that. Like,
I had one.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I loved it.
Oh, yeah?
Went to all the meetups. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I picture you being that guy, Mike.
Had an 03 Ion.
All right, Brad, your question. Who provides the voice for Marge Simpson?
Fran Drescher.
Who? Oh, Fran.
Yeah.
I have no idea Marge.
Julie Kavner.
Oh, I would never got that.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not a big Simpsons person.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right. How many feet long is the bowling lane from the foul line to the head pin?
22.
Is that 90?
90?
60.
60.
Oh, it's like the pitcher's mound.
Isn't that 60 feet and like
6 inches.
Okay, because I
60 feet,
debated
6 inches.
using that as a clue. Then I'm like, man, I think it's just a little farther.
It
60
is.
feet.
I know,
Okay.
that's just such a nerdy thing growing up with a baseball family.
Right. All right. What are the two fruit juices in a cosmopolitan cocktail?
Ooh. Lime and cranberry.
Boom. Boom.
Got it. One more.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay for the fun. Because, let's be honest, if shoe shopping isn't fun, are you even doing it right? So go ahead, try something new. Try something different. Good different. Try something that feels like you. You know, the real you. And then definitely brag about it later. Because at DSW, you've got unlimited freedom to play. Find the shoes that get you at prices that get your budget at DSW stores or at DSW.com. Let us surprise you.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find
You
it.
can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at Autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
One more.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Heather. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola.
Heather, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Heather, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, Heather, what are you taking on the men's room poll? Eat one only for a month. Bologna, top ramen, Campbell's soup, or tofu?
Campbell's soup, because there's so many options.
Okay, we've heard that a lot
We
today.
have learned that
And we
today.
have learned that, yes.
All right, Heather, here's your question. Whose hot air balloon reads State Fair Omaha on the outside?
The Omaha State Fair balloon. I don't know.
I guarantee you've seen it.
Goodyear.
The Wizard of Oz.
Goodyear.
Oh!
At the end, when he floats away without Dorothy.
He's from Nebraska.
Okay. Omaha.
Nebraska.
Which is in Nebraska. That is correct.
I got you, man.
Damn.
Way to keep me on my toes.
All right.
No, dude, Omaha.
Yeah. Dumbass.
Yeah.
Fool.
Sorry.
Not in Washington. I'm in Seattle.
All right, your question. What organization grew out of the Hubbard Dianetic Research Foundation?
Oh, my God. Dental care. What? I don't know.
NASA?
The Church of Scientology.
Oh, my God.
Hubbard.
Do you remember the Dianetics thing?
Oh, yeah. L. Ron.
L. Ron Hubbard.
The science fiction writer?
Yeah. He was a science fiction writer.
Yes, he was.
That's the thing. Then he's like, ooh, I bet you I can get people to buy into this.
And he did.
Mm-hmm. And yes, he did.
John Travolta starred.
Boy, that movie.
That's what I hear. I have not seen it, but I hear it's like one of the worst movies
I
of all
would say,
time.
listen, watch that. Do yourself a favor and watch Battlefield Earth, Battleground, whatever it is, and with John Travolta, and you will understand you've never seen a movie worse than that. No matter how bad the movie is, it is not that bad. It's so bad, it's fantastic.
I've seen a few clips of John Travolta's acting, and it's very John Travolta.
It is. I mean, it is a tour de force of suck. You know what I mean? Like, they almost put in an effort to say, how can we make the biggest steaming pile of S ever? And then they knocked it out of the park. All right. Your question, in what state would you find Delicate Arch? It's even depicted on the state's license plates.
Delicate art.
Delicate Arch.
It's close, relatively speaking.
Close. Ohio.
Utah, right?
Utah.
Yeah, I mean, as close as West Coast could be close.
Sure.
Yeah, Ohio's not close at all.
Yeah,
Give me a nice easy one.
Heather, you sound like a character that a cartoon character meets on a voyage somewhere, you know?
I've heard that.
You know, there it is, right there.
Similar.
She's the sidekick.
Right, I met her along the way.
I put antifreeze in your drink.
That's why it's so sweet.
She's the Dory to someone's Marlin. I know it.
Basically, that's the vibe I'm getting here. All right, your question, what gas filled the Hindenburg airship?
That is. Oh, it's explosive. I know that.
is.
Yes, it's very explosive.
Okay.
As is proven.
My gosh.
The first one you run into.
It's the lightest element on the periodic table.
Helium.
Oh.
Hydrogen.
No, nitrogen.
Hydrogen.
I don't think we'd have a lot of balloons at kids' parties if helium was as explosive as hydrogen.
Not when you light candles.
That would be cool, though.
Oh, so close. I knew it exploded.
Question 5. Antifreeze. Just give me 10 minutes here and you're going to drop over.
Where's that life insurance policy? All right, Heather, your question. Karate, Taekwondo, Judo, or Muay Thai? Which was the first martial art to use the colored belts to signify rank?
Taekwondo.
Karate?
No.
Judo.
I
Judo.
hear the spin and I'm here. Karate.
All right.
Dang.
Question 6.
Oh.
Question number 6. Actually, oddly enough, Miles talked about this extensively just yesterday. What Pacific atoll was the site of nuclear tests between 1946 and 1958?
Oh, my gosh.
Pacific what?
What Pacific atoll?
What's an atoll?
Island. Like a teeny tiny island.
What's an atoll?
It's just like a small island.
Yeah.
So what we did, we were testing atomic and nuclear bombs. We would drop it on these teeny tiny islands.
An itsy bitsy teeny weeny island.
Hawaii? Is it an American island?
No, we did not drop bombs on Hawaii.
Let's check this out.
I don't know. You said an island. I'm thinking America.
It would be Bikini Atoll. Bikini Atoll. But no, they did not drop it. Let's test it on Hawaii. Boom. See what they think. Oh, yeah, it works.
You guys okay?
They're angry.
Well, but maybe it's something I didn't hear about.
Do you feel irradiated?
All right, are your gums bleeding? All right. Your question, which planet is named after the god of the sky?
Oh my gosh, these are hard. God of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Mars.
When in doubt.
If you don't know, what's a funny one to name?
Uranus.
Bam.
All right.
You got it.
There you go.
Uranus
Very
is the
good.
god of the sky.
Head Chef's coming up. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the 20 greatest American dishes of all times. And we've got your emails coming up next in the men's room at KISW.com.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
When a cold has you down, it's the little comforts that lift you up. A warm blanket, a cup of tea, and a tissue that actually feels good on your skin. Infused with aloe, Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe provides a hint of cooling freshness to help your skin feel restored. So, whether your skin is feeling dry, chafed, or irritated, you're only one wipe away from helping it feel relieved. So, the next time you have a cold, get a hint of instant cooling relief with new Kleenex Cooling Plus Aloe. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
In the UEFA Champions League, every moment is a story.
Paris Saint-Germain have won the Champions League.
And every great story needs an audience. Feel every match.
Mbappe in the middle.
Every goal.
Oh, would you believe this?
From the best clubs.
Real Madrid strike.
And the biggest stars.
Bukayo Saka scores.
This is the world's best soccer.
Momentous and iconic.
The UEFA Champions League. Stream every match live exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
They're searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Head Chef on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the 20 greatest American dishes of all times. But first, time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Guys, my coworker Steven absolutely adores KISW, especially the men's room. He is a huge rockaholic. Right now, he's in the hospital.
No.
Wants a shout out. No, we don't do that, Melissa.
Nope. Sorry.
Yep. Feel better.
Thanks for trying.
We don't care. It's not your birthday. Hola, Miles, Thrill, Ted, and Mike. I love your show from Chattanooga, Tennessee. My brother and his wife are having their first baby girl today in a few hours. I would appreciate it if you could wish baby Quinn a happy birthday. Welcome her to the world. Love from your new Uncle Chris. Thank you, guys. Give her a Johnson.
Can we, though? I mean, it said in a few hours. Like,
what time did it come in?
It came in at noon today.
Have we gotten a follow-up that says that she's here?
Hopefully we won't, because they're enjoying the newborn baby that came into this world.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
That's why the baby was born.
Yep. Gentlemen, can you please give a shout-out to my amazing boyfriend, James, who turns a big 33 today. Listen to your show every day on the way home from work. He puts up with my crazy ass and has the beard of a god. If we could get a Leroy Jenkins and Coach Ted hyping him up for his best year yet. Also, we love the Men's Room IPA, and a non-alcoholic version would be pretty cool. No, it wouldn't. For those of us that love the taste but can't drink alcohol. Hint, hint. Love the show, guys. That from Brittany.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Real quick, I emailed Brittany back. I know there's a lot of people that don't imbibe anymore that would like to try it.
Sure.
Here's the issue. You have to make the beer, then extract the alcohol. So most of your local breweries are not going to have the cash or that machine around to be able to
over
do
$1 million.
It's so expensive.
For that
That's
one
why
machine.
most NA beers are just going to be national massive brands. But I will say Athletic they make a couple good NA IPAs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're going to pull the beer or alcohol out, don't waste that.
What do they do with the alcohol after they pull the alcohol out of the beer?
Saying, like, make rum cake, anything.
Well, I know in St. Louis where they used to make Budweiser, just throw it in the river. All right. Sorry. James, did you know it was James' birthday?
I didn't know it was James.
All right, James. First of all, stay away from all pork pie, including dolphins. But, dude, go out there, kick some butt. Sounds like you got a good night ahead of you hanging out with Brittany there. So, yeah, make sure she does a little Spears dance for you.
Hello, boys. I want to wish a very happy birthday to my sugar bud. I know he's looking forward to it. Can you give him a she wants a D? Your penis is too small. And an L hitting the window. Lots of love, guys. That from Dave.
She wants a D, and she's going to get one.
Gentlemen, please wish my wife, Christina, a very happy 48th birthday. Great mom and sexy wife.
Yeah,
and the dirty Germans, please have their way with their ample triple D mountains and tight bum. And a penis is too small. Thank you guys and for all you guys do. That from Brian, David, and Elizabeth from Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, first of all, your tight bum will be loosened up quite a bit tonight. Oh, no. We do not use a lubricant and there are no safe words. And when it says triple D, does that mean you're actually a single D but have 3 breasts? I'm hoping so.
Yeah, so, maybe you'll have a good night and she'll play with your Boston beans. I'll leave the other one alone.
Why were beans so popular there back in the day? We used to have a restaurant called the Boston Beanery.
Yeah.
But they didn't serve any beans. But why were beans?
Wait, they didn't serve beans?
No, but why is Boston known for their beans?
Why the hell would you call something the beanery? That's not a goddamn
we know all kinds of beans, but you never really hear about a traditional Boston bean dish, but they're known for that.
I mean, I know the candy.
It's still there. The Boston Beanery in Morgantown, West Virginia.
Yep.
Restaurant and Tavern.
They don't. Wait, but you're telling me they don't serve any beans?
No beans.
And it's called the Beanery.
It's called the Boston Beanery. They don't have beans.
The Boston Beanery is a neighborhood spot where anyone can stop in at any time and feel at home right away. We're about good food, good drinks, and good company. Our menu has been developed over the time to provide freshness, quality flavor, and a taste of Boston. We're known for our wings, our handcrafted burgers, our chowder, of course, and the flavorful sandwich from our Beacon Hill Grill. Our salads are always crisp, fresh, and packed with quality ingredients. There's nothing about beans in here!
There's no beans!
Well, they serve Boston-style chili. That's going to have some beans in it, right?
All right, well, all chili most of the time has
I don't name
beans.
my whole place a beanery because I got beans in the
chili.
It does seem like they should have a whole section of, try our beans.
No beans. Guys, I want to wish my wife, Jesus. I want to wish my husband, Eric, a very happy 53rd birthday from his dirty German wife. So how about that? Joey Chestnut and a fish sandwich. Thank you, guys. That from Jennifer.
Joey Chestnut! Can I get a fish sandwich?
Yeah, tonight you'll be calling your wife Chestnut.
Yeah, or maybe it's a target acquisition, huh? Yeah, see?
Damn!
Gentlemen, today is my dad Jeff's 69th birthday. All I want to dirty Germans to tell him how he should spend such a monumental birthday as a single man who loves to fish. Thanks, guys, and as always, love what you do and all that. LARP on from Emily in Tacoma.
Yeah, if you're turning 69 years old, I think you know what to do tonight. Lay on your back and stare at the Cyclops.
Yeah. Oh, So you notice it'll remind you of the river and the same sense as a fish.
It's like you successfully tied a balloon.
I would say this, dude. If you're single and you love fishing, this weekend, stay off the damn river fishing with your dudes. Go meet some women.
Yeah. All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Mmm, Schweinefleisch.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat. And potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Oh, there they are. Thank you. I knew they were going to clap, dude. So I was just thanking them beforehand.
The sign's busted. We got a neon issue. We're working on it.
Mike, will you get on it?
Ted's been bitching about the neon issue for like a month and a half now.
You need to update the technology. Neon's out.
All right, so this is a list of the 20 greatest dishes to come from America. Now, a lot of this list will have kind of a theme, right? Which is, I think you can make the argument that overall, soul food or Southern is kind of like the one like real American thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's good reasons
so
for
like,
that.
Because like obviously first on the list is barbecue, but barbecue's included a lot in soul food kind of cooking. So barbecue's comes in on the list first. Now look, you can find barbecue all over the world and this and that. It was massive with the Spanish when they were down in the Caribbean, but America really takes it to that next level. Nobody else has barbecue places like we do, and that's incorporating, and listen, I know, I love barbecue, but they're basically just saying the 4 styles in region, right?
That's the difference.
Right, you got the Carolina barbecue, Texas barbecue, but Carolina basically is the hog, pig is the man.
Yeah.
Texas, beef is king, Memphis, ribs and rubs, and then Kansas City, well, they do a tomato-based sauce, and also credit to Kansas City, they do both.
Yeah, they do pork and beef.
Yeah.
What's cool is when I visited my grandparents on my mother's side, they lived in Virginia, but originally came from North Carolina, so we'd always have Carolina-style barbecue. Visit the family in Texas, obviously Texas-style barbecue, but like the food was never bad, ever.
Yeah, and like I know Miles, like, and if you really break it down, you can get into like the Carolinas, right?
North Carolina is different than South Carolina barbecue.
Right, in South Carolina, it's only that one little area, basically around Columbia, that's doing the mustard-based sauce and this and that. Also, shout out to Gunners, way up north, man. They're doing some really good barbecue.
Kentucky's got a very unique style of barbecue, which is
Doesn't
fantastic.
Tennessee also do its own barbecue as well?
A lot of places, well, Memphis, Tennessee.
Sorry, yep.
A lot of places.
I just did it. You did in Omaha.
Like a lot of places do. Just generally, if you're talking barbecue, those are like the 4 styles that everybody knows. But there is a ton of different styles, and once you break it down, you get really deep and in the minutia of like, all right.
It's fascinating. I've been getting into it here the last few years. I love it.
Next on the list, fried orca.
Oh, no way.
Okra.
Fried orca. Fatty and delicious.
Not
just like pork belly.
What a Keiko cake.
I you know what? That's probably one that I'll pass on. I've had it in gumbo. It's fine. It's a vegetable. It's a bitter vegetable. It's fine. It just doesn't. It doesn't stand on its own.
Correct.
It's fine in gumbo.
All right,
but
I'll
other
give you
than that,
it's right. It's generally, Miles, I'm 100% with you. Like, I don't know what it is. It's fine in gumbos or succotash, but every time I've tried it on its own, whether it's fried or in a cheese sauce, it just has a unique flavor where you're like, I'm not big on it.
Would you try the fried orca?
No comment.
You know what? I would. I know it's terrible to say, but I would.
I mean, yeah.
Next on the list, we got the Cobb salad.
Okay.
All right, that's a good salad.
Yep. Credit for the Cobb salad generally goes to Bob Cobb. He was the owner.
Poor guy. Man.
He was the owner of the
never
now
caught
defunct
hell.
Brown Derby chain restaurant in L.A. Again, I think that's the one salad. Throw you enjoy the Cobb salad, right?
Everything except the lettuce.
I cannot believe that guy had to go through life being Bob Cobb.
Bob Cobb. Did he just really like hard-boiled eggs?
Well, I think blue cheese and bacon are the star of that show. Also, man, just a wedge lettuce. Just a quarter wedge lettuce is better than you think when you do a Cobb style.
Yeah, or sometimes I just hate the wedge thing. But sometimes, too, I like it. People will just line up everything on a giant Cobb salad.
Yeah.
So, next on the list of America's 20 greatest food inventions, basically, peanut butter and jelly.
Yes, man.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we invented peanut butter, right? That was George Washington Carver.
Yeah. I did not realize that peanut butter and jelly, if you're not from the States, is such an odd thing to people.
Right.
The idea of it is disgusting.
Until they try it, and they're like, okay, America's got this.
And right now, Uncrustables are king.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They've been around for a while. I like it. You just discovered them in the last year and a half.
Box them in my freezer at all times.
See, but I've never been bothered by the crust near as much as you guys have.
Oh, I'm just saying that.
I don't. The crust doesn't bother me, but the Uncrustables just a great product.
Superior, yes.
Next on the list, we can thank our Native American friends, fry bread.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that was a native thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No kidding. All right.
Basically, he was born out of necessity in the mid-1800s when the tribes were forced off their lands and forced to relocate what's now New Mexico. So they didn't have a ton of stuff available, and they came up with fry bread.
Huh.
You never knew that, huh?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
One, I think everybody in here enjoys.
Now you don't hate him anymore, do you, Mike?
Oh, come on, man. I never did.
Red beans and rice. That's a huge one.
Yep.
Obviously, anything, you're going to, say, rice is always going to stretch your meal or whatever. Red beans were huge down in the Caribbean, specifically in Haiti. They come over, kind of all ends up down there in New Orleans. You get that Creole kind of cooking. Red beans and rice always going to be a good meal, traditionally served on Mondays.
And for a good side, man, they have the 90-second package like they do with the other rice. So you can just easily put that in, man, and have a good side in, minute and a half.
And I have it on good authority that they didn't miss her. Red beans and rice.
No.
All right.
It's a Sir Mix-a-Lot line.
All right. Yeah, we're talking about classic American foods that are invented here. The hamburger.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I was going to say, I like this. Founding fathers were not eating burgers.
Now, did they still have hamburger meat in other places and they were just, we were the ones that made the patty?
So the hamburger also used to be a big fair food.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And then people really liked them so much. And then once you get past like World War II, like the hamburger really starts showing up. And then also it was kind of a cheap sandwich. Again, I want to say it's Connecticut. It's like,
well, it's garbage meat.
Well, there's some tiny little place that still steams their burgers and stuff.
White Castle.
Yeah. But that's where White Castle got the idea from, the original place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just this cheap meal. But then people really liked them. Like I said, it was like a fair food, and then it blows up. And then obviously, with the invention of fast food and all that kind of stuff, the burger really takes off. To me, like that is like the American classic.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And after that, what's more American than having a hamburger?
Hot dog?
A dog.
Apple pie.
Oh. That too, Ted.
Right, because see that what people say, like as American as apple pie. Mm-hmm. I think you could say that for a burger as well. But obviously, people love apple pie. Now, one we got a newer one to the list, thanks to our friends in Hawaii.
Moco Loco?
Spam.
Poke bowls.
Oh, is that Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Did not realize that. Okay.
Chili also makes the list. You know what? I'll be honest with you. It's like the pizza damn argument. Doesn't really matter. Texas-style chili does not have beans. I know a lot of places they add the beans. If you want to put beans in it when you're making it home, go ahead. Clam chowder.
All right.
Sure.
General Tso's chicken. Not Chinese.
General. He was a Marine.
The Reuben sandwich is an American classic. Grits.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm. Cheddar or shrimp. Chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, I do remember that one.
Another American classic. Gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
The Mission Burrito down there in California.
Yep.
What's the Mission Burrito? I'm sorry.
That's a big
That's
fat
kind of
one
the
with beans.
burrito we're used to now with the beans and rice and everything else in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Banana pudding.
Nice.
Yeah, if you think you don't like banana pudding, you're probably wrong. Spaghetti and meatballs, huh?
Hey.
That's American.
That is American.
Sweet. We brought it over.
And then we were talking about earlier today, because it has hollandaise sauce, not barbecue.
Eggs Benedict.
Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. Coming up, we'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. You are listening to The Men's Room.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
In the UEFA Champions League, every moment is a story.
Paris Saint-Germain have won the Champions League.
And every great story needs an audience. Feel every match.
Mbappe in the middle.
Every goal.
Oh, would you believe this?
From the best clubs.
Real Madrid strike.
And the biggest stars.
Bukayo Saka scores.
This is the world's best soccer.
Momentous and iconic.
The UEFA Champions League. Stream every match live exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
There's searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at autotrader.com, powered by Auto Intelligence.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay for the fun. Because, let's be honest, if shoe shopping isn't fun, are you even doing it right? So go ahead, try something new. Try something different. Good different. Try something that feels like you. You know, the real you. And then definitely brag about it later. Because at DSW, you've got unlimited freedom to play. Find the shoes that get you at prices that get your budget at DSW stores or at DSW.com. Let us surprise you.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
The mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Coda, just minutes. We'll drink it toast with the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check on Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. According to Buddhist monks, just 20 seconds of slow, deep breaths can reduce stress and anxiety.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 20 seconds or 3 nice, slow, easy inhales.
Mm-hmm.
Because it kind of goes back to what we were talking about yesterday when we were concerning therapy. It's just sometimes you need to take a second, let the panic go away, assess what you got in front of you. And they were kind of saying it was more kind of in lieu of 2 hours worth of meditation. Like sometimes you just need to ground yourself for a minute. Really, it's not near as dire as you think it is.
But I think most people do without realizing they've done it, right? So we have to have a meeting, and I hate any meeting that we have to have. And I'm very irritated when I know we're going to have a meeting. But before you say step into the conference room, don't you just do the...
Exactly.
Because it brings you relief. Or if the kids really screw up and you have to talk to them, but it's like, okay, we have to have a serious conversation. I don't want to berate you.
And I will give my sister and brother-in-law all the credit in the world. My nephew is 3 years old, and by the age of like 1.5, 2 years old, they had already established with him, because, kids, they freak out. They don't know how to process their emotions just yet. And so if there was anything that caused him to just freak out, she would grab him, and then he had this procedure that there was, I don't know if it was a look, I don't know if it was a vocal cue, but he would just, and he'd give a big old sigh, and it would completely wipe him clean. And it was phenomenal, dude.
But don't you do that? You watch a sport.
Sure.
And your team, just some stupid mistake. You're pissed, but you still just do the... And then you don't comment on it.
Next.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, even like the Marine Corps has specific techniques for dudes in very high intense areas, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, anybody could freak out. You just got to be like, all right, hang on.
Right.
Yeah.
Shelve it, and then we'll deal with it later.
You deal with it pretty quickly, but there's still enough time to like take some breaths, get your brain back on. And it's when you're
adrenaline's going.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, and when your fight or flight shows up, you don't think rationally. When you take a breath, give yourself a second to come up with a good solution.
Yeah.
You can think clearly. Now, granted, when you're in a doggone firefight, that's kind of hard to do.
A little different. Yeah.
So I'm not going to discount a doggone bit with all that special ops training, but
I'm drowning. Save me.
Oddly enough, dude, that has helped me in a handful of different ways.
What's that?
I told you guys the hot dog story when I was choking on the hot dog at the bull riding event.
Oh, yeah.
Being able, because there's panic when you're choking and you can't breathe.
Yes.
But being able to kind of override my panic senses and relax for a second, I was able to find the solution. It sucks. It's hard. But if you can force yourself under pressure to stop for a minute, take a breath if you can.
You were choking on a hot dog at bull riding?
Not the one that we went to. I went with Dan and his brother Rob, and then it was that in-between bite with a hot dog where there was just a little too much left, but not enough to where it was... Yeah,
Make it 2 bites?
And then so I horked it down, and it was too hot, and I choked on it, and... Yeah, it was not my best moment. I laughed. A study on competitive slap fighting found 78% of contestants showed signs of brain injury.
Well, no crap.
I mean, you're only taking slaps to the face.
Right.
I'm still kind of shocked that got...
Not only that, but you're hitting the button.
Right.
Right.
And they don't hit you
Your goal
anywhere
is
else.
to hit the button and knock someone out.
Exactly. Well,
I mean, on a clean shot.
Well, and I feel like we're starting to learn, like, no, concussions are very regular. When people show signs of concussion, that's a really bad situation, but we're getting concussions regularly. There was an interview with Brett Favre not too long ago that he was talking with, I don't know if it was a psychotherapist or somebody who, you know, like a neurologist or something like that, but he says, how many concussions do you think that you've had in your career? And he said, like, 6, 7. You know, I took a couple good hard hits. He's like, no, thousands.
Dude, I was thinking jiu-jitsu. They said, look, the hardest, you might want to try to punch someone, but if you're gonna jab someone, the heel of your hand is the hardest part of your hand,
and you don't feel it.
And so, you know, if you just come in on someone, I mean, boom, it's like the elbow. Like, that's the hard part. You're taking a shot from the hardest part of the hand.
Exactly.
That's harder than the fist.
Right. And you can just wail on somebody, and you're fine. And it hurts your brain.
Right.
Yeah.
Who knew?
According to a new poll, over half of the world has fallen victim to cyber attacks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the in thing as far as crime goes.
We had a cyber attack 3 or 4 years ago. Shut down
we
our
did.
whole email system.
Yes, we did.
And everything else.
I still want to figure out who in the hell did it.
No. Someone who wants... In that case, it was a ransom attack.
It was.
So you're looking for cash. You're not looking... It's not political. It's completely monetarily motivated.
Good luck, Mike.
Yeah, no kidding.
You'd have to travel the world and try to figure that one out.
No, I mean, who in our company clicked on a link?
I don't.
Oh, gotcha. I don't think that.
I don't even know if that was.
know,
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was a massive
I
thing.
hope
But
that's what it was.
I'm
right
showing
as
my
they're gonna
ignorance here, yeah.
Do one of those tests.
Yeah, no kidding.
But I mean, even just I've had my bank account stolen, and people started buying stuff. You're just like, what the hell is this?
I had to call the bank 2 weeks ago, I think it was, because I got an alert on my phone. Hey, did you buy blank? The problem is, like, my wife's at home, so I text her, hey, did you just buy something? It was like $37, right? Like, hey, did you just buy whatever? She's like, no. I'm like, crap.
Damn it.
So I called the bank, and it was easy enough to do. And the reason there was an alert, because she even said, $37, we don't normally contact you, but they tried it 3 times in a row through PayPal. I do not have PayPal.
There you go.
You know, my wife
was
does.
Was it here in Washington, or was it?
I don't know. They didn't give me all the info, but
Okay.
and they were trying to buy video games. So I'm like, okay. Probably my son.
Dude, my kid
Probably
over
my
there.
kid, yeah.
Last time mine was hacked, they went bowling in Texas and went out to dinner.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I bet you had a good night.
My guy bought shoes, and he went to Foot Lockers in Virginia and Victoria's Secret.
Damn.
So I'm assuming it was a dude and his girl. Like, let's go get shoes and
Man, I
lingerie.
literally saw a video of one last night. Now, first world problems, but it still just sucks. Somebody hacked this woman's Ticketmaster.
Oh, no.
And so she got to the concert venue, and all of a sudden, her tickets were sapped right out of her phone.
Oh.
Because they got into the account and then gave them to this new email address, and then she just didn't have her tickets anymore.
And Ticketmaster's such a scam. That would really piss me off. Like, man, those tickets cost 4 times what they're worth.
Yeah, no kidding. Ted, what day is it, buddy?
Thursday.
Absolutely right. It is National Better Breakfast Day. And because we don't really care about better breakfast, let's get to the bad breakfast.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
10 or more of the unhealthiest breakfast foods on the planet. So I was sitting at the glorious Newark International Airport in New Jersey this morning at 5 a.m. Eastern.
Decent airport.
That's 2 a.m. Pacific. Across from me were what appeared to be on the surface a delightful young couple. He looked like a beaten dog. She looked like she had all the testosterone in the relationship. Ever hear of man spreading? where you just stretch out those legs to the sides and let it all hang loose? Well, that's what she was doing. Either she's packing some serious firepower in her pocket, or she was trying to cool the cauldron. Thank you, New Jersey. You never disappoint.
So what do you guys say would, if you had your way and you were just having the breakfast that you wanted at a convenience, maybe it's in your house, maybe it's something that you get at a restaurant, what do you guys prefer for breakfast?
I mean, if I'm like at a diner, for whatever reason, I cannot resist corned beef hash.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, I never do it at home, ever. But if I see it on your menu, I am getting that.
Generally,
Ted,
I
yeah, go
was going
ahead.
to say, generally on the weekends when I cook breakfast, it's just scrambled eggs, usually sausage links or bacon.
Attaboy.
I mean, if I'm going all out, country fried chicken steak.
Country fried chicken
not
steak.
bad.
Yeah,
All
if I'm
right,
at the
I dig
diner going all out, it's eggs Benny.
it. Nice. To be honest with you,
Barbecue sauce.
I feel
That
like
guy's
this-
going to live rent-free in my head for a while.
No kid.
We
gonna
don't
try
have
it.
English muffins in Missouri or eggs. Hollandaise cheaper than hell.
we don't do that
We
egg
don't have
Benedict
that.
out here.
Man, hell no.
They don't-
That's rich people food.
They don't
Thomas's English muffins like $17 a pack of 6. Eggs, according to some people, $9 a dozen.
Oh my God! So these are the unhealthiest breakfast foods. They gave me a list of 25. So here's the bottom 15 of the honorable mentions here. Bottom of the list, bagel and cream cheese shows up. Screw you! It's
Well,
fantastic.
no, a bagel's really not good for you.
I hate that. No.
I love bagels. They're just not good for you.
Juice shows up. Too much sugar. Pancakes. My wife would be crying right now.
It's also just crazy because, when I grew up, it was like everybody's like, "Oh, be healthy, drink juice."
Yeah,
Have here's a
kid.
bagel and cream
It's
cheese for
fruit,
breakfast.
Ted.
Yeah.
They squeeze the fruit to get it, and then add a friggin' pack of sugar. French toast with syrup. Underrated.
French toast is great. I rarely get it, but it is delicious.
Agreed. I do the same doggone thing. If somebody showed up, I went to my in-laws for a football game, and they said, "We're making French toast." I was jacked.
Oh, yeah.
Elmer's in Tacoma has the best French toast I've ever eaten in my life. Hands down, there is no comparison.
I gotta go there.
There's
Hash
no
browns.
comparison.
Hash browns. Screw
Yeah.
you. Screw you. I love it.
But they need to be, you either do it right or you don't. So when you do the flat pan of hash browns, that's fine, like the McDonald's
style.
version of it. But man, like if you go into Vula's and you see that whole top
Yes, sir.
covered and it's
Half
so
of
good.
that
We're not saying
grill
we're
is
not going to
covered.
eat them. We're just saying they are
It's unhealthy.
unhealthy.
I know.
Fast food breakfast sandwiches. Love them. Love them
Yep.
to death, dude.
The fast food, we know they're not healthy, but yeah, come on.
Biscuits. You know.
Don't care.
You know.
Do not care.
Fast food breakfast burritos. I will guilt-free eat those every damn time.
I was saying, Jack's got his 24 hours.
Yes, that's right. Sugary yogurt, breakfast sausages, Ted.
Oh,
You
dang
and me
it.
both, man. I love those damn things.
I like the
Muffins.
links. Yep, muffins.
Fried chicken and waffles. Shocker.
Yeah, don't care.
Donuts. Shocker.
Really?
Yeah, right?
White toast with margarine. Shut up. Blended coffee drinks. Shocker.
Yeah.
Rounds out the honorable mentions here. So these are the unhealthiest breakfast foods. Shocker. Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
I feel like I only get that at the airport, though.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like, or maybe on Sunday, you might cook some cinnamon rolls, like the Pillsbury thing, but I don't think people generally are like, "Oh, just grab a cinnamon roll."
I don't even consider that like a food.
Right? That's a treat.
Yeah.
And full disclosure, I had my first Cinnabon year 2 of dating my wife.
Oh, really?
My God.
Good.
My God.
Yeah, I don't go much, but when
Yeah.
you're there, just get the frickin' roll.
Also, you guys remember our old friends at the buttered biscuit down there in Summer?
Yeah.
Massive cinnamon rolls. They're fantastic. Granola bars.
Yeah, I'm not a big granola guy. I'm actually happy to hear that.
Yeah, but I think they're talking like the Nestle ones or the Quaker Oats ones,
Right.
that, like the s'mores granola
There
bar.
are healthy ones, but they're not the ones you're eating.
If it has the chocolate chips in it, it's not healthy.
Or if you get the soft and chewies at Costco, they have half the sugar of the regular ones.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, soft and chewy.
Yeah.
Store-bought smoothies.
Well, sure.
Yeah, they're great though.
Yeah, they're gonna load them with sugar. Look, I for the longest time I was drinking those Green Machine naked juices.
Yeah.
Thinking that I was doing right. I was
They're not.
No, you're
No.
pouring sugar into yourself. Now it's fine, but you're pouring sugar into yourself. And then actually, when it comes to those smoothies, apparently what that does is it takes some of the fiber away from them, or some of the, because you're adding the juice. You're not necessarily adding the fruit.
Right,
You
right,
need
right,
the
right.
fibers of those fruits in order to really get the nutritional benefits. because your
Right, that
body
makes sense,
burns the fibers in order to get through it all there. Frozen breakfast sandwiches. I don't know why anybody thinks those are healthy for you.
I think, again, that's a convenience thing.
Yeah.
It's the morning, you're running late.
Throwing a Jimmy Dean into the microwave.
That's exactly why you're eating it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Breakfast pastries.
Well, if you just say pastry, probably not healthy.
I do love a Danish, though, dude. I don't care if it's wrapped in plastic. I love a Danish.
I'm with you.
Low-fiber breakfast cereal. Get it with fiber. They have a bowl of, like, Fruit Loops over here.
I was going to say, right, I don't know why you'd call it the sugary stuff.
Right.
That's easier to understand. Like, it's got low fiber.
Grape nuts,
get the stuff you like.
Wheaties, maybe cornflakes, like...
Kashi.
Say what?
Kashi?
Kashi. I've never heard of Kashi.
That's a brand that has, like, healthy breakfast
cereal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, the cereals you like are not good for you.
Correct. If you crave it, it's not good for you. Frozen waffles. What do you know? Eggo doesn't make the best product out there.
And you're kind of right. This is one of those lists you're not shocked.
Right. Unhealthiest breakfast food.
I mean, steak and eggs is probably one of the healthier breakfasts you can have.
Right.
As far as not a carb loading and
right, just high
getting your protein in the
cholesterol,
morning.
but
Yeah, sure.
Who gives a damn? High sugar instant oatmeal. That broke my heart. That was earlier on in my days where I started kind of understanding food, because I loved those little packs of the Quaker Oats apple and cinnamon, the brown sugar
brown
maple.
sugar maple one was so good.
Look at all the sugar in there. Like, got it. The sugar makes it taste good. Damn it. Shocker. Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. Come on, man.
You know, we talked about the Pop-Tarts. If you had your druthers, if you had the Pop-Tarts library in front of you, what's the Pop-Tart that you're going to get? Of course, it's got the frosting on it. I've always been a s'mores guy. I've always loved the brown sugar cinnamon apologist.
Brown sugar cinnamon's great, but 9 times out of 10, I'll just get the strawberry one.
Strawberry's always good.
That
Blueberry.
strawberry frosted one with the, that's my favorite. That's my
Money.
go-to.
Unpopular opinion, I can't stand Pop-Tarts.
You can't stand Pop-Tarts?
No.
Not a one?
None.
No kidding.
Don't like them.
Lynch mobbing.
Yeah.
And then the number one unhealthiest breakfast food is going to tear everybody apart because it's become such a great mean food. Bacon.
I don't care.
I love bacon.
Like
I
half of it's
do not
fat.
care.
Are you shocked?
Makes no difference to me.
No.
You can say they soak it in ethanol.
I would
Be
say
like,
the
don't care.
sausage patty's probably more unhealthy.
Maybe.
It's processed. I guess it's all processed.
Yeah, it's all processed.
Yeah.
I want good bacon, though. If you
I mean,
show up with
yeah.
that boxed crap
No, that
microwavable
stuff's
garbage,
No. Yeah.
like that's for your burger at Jack in the Box. I know.
And you could find, it's going to cost a lot more than regular bacon is the problem, but you could, go to a butcher shop or something, you could find like high quality bacon.
And the people who buy the slabs and cure their own, whichever method they use, that's just, I don't care how you do it, it just ends up being 10 times better.
That might be a future venture of mine. A grocery chain in Germany opened their shipments of bananas to find something a little extra there, Miles.
I bet that was bananas.
Yes, it was, and I'll tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This at 206-803-ROCK.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Uh-huh. Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
In the UEFA Champions League, every moment is a story.
Bukayo Saka scores!
And every great story needs an audience. The UEFA Champions League. Stream every goal, every game, live exclusively on Paramount+.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They gon' find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
I've never felt like this before. It's like you just get me. I feel like my true self with you. Does that sound crazy? And it doesn't hurt that you're gorgeous. Okay, that's it. I'm taking you home with me. I mean, you can't find shoes this good just anywhere. Find a shoe for every you, from brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, and more at your DSW store or DSW.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
A minute to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. Before we get there, first, a quick shout-out to our very own Mike Hawk and his wife, Mrs. Hawk, on your recent acquisition, man.
Oh, yeah.
Proud of you, excited for you, super happy for you.
You'll hear more about it on Monday, I'm sure.
Yeah, that is super happy for you guys, dude. That is great.
Thank you.
But, you know, you're not our honoree. Today, we toast an unidentified man from Topeka, Kansas. All right, so he planned to rob a quick shop convenience store there. He told the cashier to empty the register, which he did. However, our honoree was not satisfied with the amount of cash that was in the register. Now, we don't know how much he was expecting, but it wasn't enough to satisfy his criminal urges, so he improvised. But improvisation proved to be problematic because in addition to being a criminal, he's also an idiot. Case in point, he decided he would get more cash by tying up the cashier and working the counter himself. The plan being to keep the cash payments for himself. So as customers came in to buy something, he would give them their change.
All right, okay.
But he's going to keep the profits. And he did this for 3 hours. But the whole thing came undone when a pair of customers came in that most people recognize as police officers. They quickly pieced together what might be going on when they saw the cashier tied up behind the counter, and he was promptly arrested.
Oh, no.
That's just like, that's the decision you made? You know what? I'm going to work the counter for hours. God damn, you're stupid, man.
Don't mind him.
I know. Oh, he's fine now, man. It's a bonded sex
We're
thing.
just playing a game.
Yeah. Hi. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola bitola. All right, it's going to contest on the line now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
In the UEFA Champions League, every moment is a story.
Bukayo Saka scores!
And every great story needs an audience. The UEFA Champions League. Stream every goal, every game, live exclusively on Paramount+.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinky's, get to the root of your plumbing problems. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
Coming at you live from Auto Trader, here's New Car Energy.
There's searching inventory. You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. It's smarter car shopping just for
Find
you.
your next ride at Autotrader.com, powered by Auto Intelligence.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhill, could you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story. Something that happened right here on planet Earth. Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Angie. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. All right, Angie. You understand how this here game is played?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic. You have your choice of one of 3 categories. Today we offer you the wonderful world of drugs. We have Bite Me, in other words, what did someone find in their meal? And finally, interior decorating, where you guess the unconventional, where you guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside of someone.
Let's do Bite Me.
Just eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it.
All right, this is a fairly fresh story. The Scandinavian Airlines, there was a flight heading from the Norwegian capital of Oslo to Malaga in Spain when something was discovered. Instead, the plane had to divert to Copenhagen for safety reasons. One passenger said on Facebook, "Believe it or not, a lady next to me on the flight opened the food and out jumped a creature." Now we've turned around and landed at the Copenhagen airport. Now, it's not known if this creature was spotted again after leaping out of the meal. In other words, it was still alive, but it disappeared somewhere on the plane. Now, passengers were later flown on a different plane. An airline spokesperson said this is something that happens extremely rarely. We've established procedures for such situations. Let's also include a review with our suppliers to ensure this does not happen. I, for one, appreciate that he says living creatures jumping out of your food for your airline meal is something that happens rarely. Because if he hadn't said that, I would just assume that's part of the charm.
Yeah.
So the question is, you don't have to make that statement. We know. But the question is, what jumped out of this woman's food? Keep in mind, the airline brought it to her. She pulls the thing back, and there it is. Was it a mouse? Was it a cockroach? Was it a frog, or was it a snake? Mouse, cockroach, frog, or snake? What jumped out of this woman's meal? They ended up diverting the flight, taking the people off of the plane and putting them on a different plane to continue the flight.
See, as soon as you started talking about this, I was like, oh my gosh, it has to be a snake of some sort. But Miles, what do you think?
I'm going to go mouse there, Angie.
Ed?
I have nothing to base this on other than I think it might be a hot meal. And I know even through a nuclear disaster, cockroaches will survive. So I think the fact he might have been in the microwave and still alive is cockroach.
And actually, Ted makes a good point. Most people don't know this. A cockroach wrote the song, "I Will Survive."
Chuck.
Ted makes a good point. I'm going to go with cockroach.
All right.
Okay.
I hope I'm right for you.
What jumped out of this meal? Was it a mouse, a cockroach, a frog, or snake? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
99.9 KISW. The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Categories Bite Me on Profile. This we had an airline that served up some very fresh food with a live animal inside that jumped out of the plate and then scattered around the airplane and was never found again.
They actually changed planes. They're so worried about this thing.
Question is, what was that animal that jumped out of the food? Was it a mouse, a cockroach, a frog, or a snake?
And Angie, that is the very question that we posed to you. And you agreed with the Ted Smith that said it's a cockroach because, as he pointed out, Chuck the Cockroach wrote I Will Survive based on their ability to survive most things. You didn't know that, Mike? No. Oh, yeah, Chuck the Cockroach. Okay. Wrote the song. Look it up. Google will say something different, but Google's wrong.
Okay.
Google's a lie.
I'm afraid it was not La Cucaracha. Miles, you went with the mouse.
I did.
And you are correct.
Yes.
I'm wondering what the meal was. Because, Ted, you made the point. Typically, when you're being served a meal on a flight, it has been heated up in the microwave.
Correct. I
So
think this was a salad or something cold. Either
could have been,
the mouse got in or a frog would get in. Like you can find a live
frogs
frog
happen a
or
lot.
like a newt in a bag salad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was kind of the... I just thought that he got in there to try to eat what was there.
But again, I feel like when a captain pops on and says, hey, we're going to divert the flight or make this landing, blah, 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 get a hand count to say, look, the situation is that there's a mouse somewhere on the plane. Are we fine with that just to continue on?
I'm with you. I would vote for keep going.
But dude, it's a mouse. Yep. You know what I mean? It's not going to attack anyone. It's not going to do anything. It is fine. Can we please not have to do all this?
Now for all TV news all the time, and it's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today, Seth Meyers.
Start with him, okay.
I don't know how I blanked on him yesterday. The Jimmies.
Kimmel and Fallon.
Writers. Colbert. Or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It's right there. The title. Like guys have teams of talented writers helping come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
25-year-old woman in South Carolina says she's done with CrossFit after she worked out so hard, her arm basically exploded. Others in the gym reminded her that you're not supposed to brag.
Ted Smith.
Yeah, it was me.
All right.
Passengers were taken off a train in England after 2 squirrels were discovered on board, while over in New York, passengers ignored the rats having a knife fight.
Seth Meyers.
Fallon.
Seth.
Passengers aboard a train in England recently evacuated after 2 squirrels were discovered on board. While over in New York, passengers ignored the rats having a knife fight.
Yeah, Miles, you're not wrong. Fallon had one last week on the same story.
Okay.
This was Seth's version. Another prostate busting night of the Golden Bachelorette. Wow, what a show. They started with 24 men vying for Joan's love, and they're down to 14. 6 were eliminated, 4 died of natural causes.
Fallon.
Kimmel.
After another prostate-busting night of the Golden Bachelorette, wow, what a show. You know, they started with 24 men vying for Joan's TV love. They were down to 14. 6 were eliminated, 4 died of natural causes. And
NASA discovered a striped zebra rock on Mars and called it an exciting sign of discoveries to come. NASA was like, $5 trillion well spent.
Fallon?
Myers.
Fallon.
You guys see this? NASA just discovered a striped zebra rock on Mars and called it an exciting sign of discoveries to come. NASA was like, $5 trillion well spent.
This is TV related in the fact that this guy was on the news down in L.A.
All right.
Right? So they're doing a story on there's these 2 mansions in the Hollywood Hills that have been abandoned. People just left them, whatever. So squatters have got in there and taken, or, have started graffiti in the thing. So the things are covered, right? So the news is there. They're going to interview one neighbor, but it's just kind of funny because if you're going to pick one neighbor to talk to about this graffiti on these abandoned mansions, this guy is perfect for it.
This is a sign of utter decline of a country, city by city by city. It's everywhere. We accept the unacceptable. And if you accept the unacceptable, mankind can get used to anything. We'll be used to this. Nobody's going to stop it. Nobody cares. If you think they care, you're wrong.
Damn. Wow. Okay.
I did read the guy that owns them. I want to say his dad is one of the owners, one of the Philadelphia.
He's a billionaire, isn't he? The guy that.
So it's the son of the billionaire,
right,
who owns these mansions and just left them. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess that guy's kind of. I'm like, yeah, that looks bad for your neighborhood, but also like, how much money can you have? You just abandoned 2 mansions in that kind of neighborhood.
Well, you're the son of the billionaire. So you haven't ever had to do anything. I just get the feeling it's like, yeah, I'm doing something else. I'm going over to the Mediterranean, whatever.
Yeah, and I mean,
you're a billionaire. You eat the cost of that. Like, yeah, whatever, man. My kid's wherever he's at. It's a tax write-off. It doesn't cost me anything. When you make that much money, it's very negligible cost.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know about you guys. I just think that's almost human nature. Like, I don't care what neighborhood you're in. If there's just a house that's been abandoned forever, eventually you're going to be
nothing good happens to it.
Yeah, it's like, should we go in there and poke around, see what's going on?
Yeah. I would. I would not graffiti it, but if I knew, like, the person's not coming back, like, let's go see what's in there, man.
Yeah, my one buddy, he's got a rooftop deck on top of his townhome, but when it looks back there, there's this one block, and it doesn't make sense. The house is old because everything else around there is newer condo buildings, this and that. And we always just look at it, and I'm like, I kind of want to go in there.
Yeah.
Like, have we ever seen a human walk in or out of it? Like, right? Like, the grass has got to be 2.5 feet tall. It's like, well, somebody owns it. They haven't tore it down. That lot has to be worth
a ton.
A lot.
Right, if not millions. So I'm saying, like, it gets the best of anybody. Like, let's go in there and check it out. How many people in here, Mike? I know you are. Are you guys fans of professional wrestling?
I don't have a problem. Yeah. I don't follow it, but, it's entertaining.
All right.
It has become my recent obsession.
Yeah, and that's what wrestling could do, right? It's professional wrestling. I'm with you. I haven't watched it in years, but like whenever I got into it, like all of a sudden you become pretty obsessed with it.
I'm hooked, dude. It is so fun.
So Netflix has a new series called Mr. McMahon about Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I've heard that's not going to be the most flattering portrait.
No, it is not.
It is not. But at the beginning of it, the beginning of it's good when they're talking about professional wrestling, and they're just talking about how, everybody kind of craps on it, and it's like, well, it's faked and this and that. And what's the term?
So is almost every TV show you
It's entertainment.
Right.
Well, I will say, I never understood why wrestlers would get so mad when you called it fake as opposed to, as they say, predetermined. And I get it, because the physicality of it is so real.
Well, you got to remember, too, when wrestling first really exploded in this country in like the 70s and the early 80s, when it really dominated, they were told, hey, man, don't tell the crowd that this is scripted. So it's a lot different back then.
Sure.
Correct.
And so people called it fake because, not that they were, but as an institution, they were trying to convince you that this was legitimate competition.
But you're right. But it's not even that. It's just like I would always call it fake. And then like Miggs would be like, well, it's predetermined.
Sure.
And it's like, right, because the physicality is real. Even though you know the outcome of it.
Sure.
Or it's predetermined what the outcome will be. Like, I agree with the wrestlers. They're not lying. Like, they're still playing an athletic sport.
And they're taking a beating out there as well.
No, what I'm saying is I don't think you call it fake now because everyone, and they will admit, like, yeah, obviously this is a scripted thing. So you go, okay, well, this is not fake. This is fun. It's entertainment. But back in the day when you're like, oh, man, this is real. It's like,
and at this point, I would still call it fake.
Right.
Like, even when I started watching that special, I'm like, why are they so weird about the word fake? And they're like, well, look at this. And I'm like, all right. To me, it seemed like we were splitting hairs. Now I get what they're saying. Like, it is predetermined, but it's still real.
When Ted Turner got into the WCW or whatever it was, he said, Vince, I'm entering the wrestling business. And Vince said, I'm in the entertainment business.
Right.
The difference is, before Vince bought everything, there were regional wrestling areas where all these different subdivisions that he all bought up were very active. So they have that now with like more local stuff and more amateur stuff.
It's kind of coming back,
But back then, like the Pacific Northwest in Canada, like, if you look at the Hart Gym or whatever was going on in Canada, you had every week, because they taped a regional wrestling event in your area. When Vince took over, like what you won and saw the other night, right?
Yeah.
That's once a year.
Right.
Back then, it was every week, pretty close to where you were. Mm-hmm. You could go to an auditorium,
a local show, absolutely,
and it was still televised. Mm-hmm. And it seemed like there was a bigger fan base then because of that.
Well, so here's part of it. You're right. Defy does a great job here in Seattle. Mm-hmm. Right. So I didn't know this either. I did not realize that Vince McMahon didn't know his father until he was 12, and then bought that company. His dad really didn't want him to have it. It's not one of those where it's just like, oh, my son gets the company. But you're right. It was all territories, and it was kind of a gentleman's agreement. Now, where Vince, besides just going into those areas, he would go in. You've spent 10 years making Thrill into this character.
Yeah.
Vince would go in, buy Thrill, and then come back to town and be like, now we have a show with Thrill.
Right. Exactly. Well, that's I would say like Andre the Giant. Everyone had heard about this guy, but he was wrestling regionally. And then so basically, for years we've heard about this giant man. This is pre-social media, so you only saw stills of him. Clearly he was big. So
huge
when he showed up in a region that he had never wrestled in before, he would pack the place.
Also, as fake as it is, or they say it is, Stu Hart, when he ran that dungeon, he would kick people's ass, and they quit. I mean, he would put them through military-style training to be ready to go out there. So back to the physicality of it. Oh, yes, it might be scripted. Yes, it might be all this. But guys left the organization because the training was too hard.
And there's guys all the time on the IR with the WWE.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. As I'm watching this, I'm like, what is the difference? And then it's like, all right, I see what they're saying.
Yeah.
The fake just throws them off because it's like, look, and you're right. Back in the day, they didn't tell anybody. But by the time Vince McMahon shows up, everybody knows it's predetermined.
Yeah. Right.
And this and that.
You're also
still
talking about a 15-foot ladder and you jump off. Yeah. Okay, that might be scripted.
But gravity is the same.
Do you want to do that?
I would also say this. I was thinking about it because obviously Vince McMahon has had a lot of lawsuits, not very good stuff over the years. But if you like wrestling, he did turn it into this giant thing. And look, I'm trying to think out a phrase. It's I love college football, right? Nothing better than a Saturday watching games, getting up watching game day. I don't know if there's a dirtier sport than college football. So,
I would agree with that.
If you're a wrestling fan and you watch that, you probably won't like Vince McMahon. If you're a real wrestling fan, you probably know this stuff, but you could still enjoy wrestling.
Yeah.
And that doesn't excuse what he did.
No, enjoy the product. Look, man, there's a lot of products we enjoy, but people don't love the person.
Correct.
Starbucks does quite well. Ask anyone in Seattle about Howard Schultz, you get one thing. Right? Everyone uses Amazon. Ask people about Jeff Bezos. You're going to hear something different. Same thing with wrestling. Yeah, he's a scummy douchebag, but the product, good stuff.
Yeah, but that's pretty good.
Disney was a racist.
Look, they also back in the day knew they could not go to the same diner together if you're a heel or you're not.
Right. The amount of work that went into making sure that the story kept
You go to a small town, and you're eating in the only diner that they have, and you've got the guys that are wrestling each other sitting there eating lunch, and people would come up and get pissed off.
Right.
And then they would get in fights with locals like, how are you eating
Well,
dinner?
and Vince McMahon, to his credit on that one thing he wanted to change, was that, a lot of the territories he was kind of thought of as, kind of a trashy sport.
Yeah.
And people would be right up on those railings, screaming, spitting at the dudes and stuff. He's like, we're going to make it seem fancier and make our wrestlers seem like stars.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. And the WrestleMania thing is wild. I didn't realize that first one he planned. What was I going to say? John Stossel from 2020's backstage, doing interviews. They figure out that he's just trying to do a hit piece.
Of course.
And one wrestler was
smacked his ass.
Right. It's not real. And I mean, he hit him twice, hurt him. And then Hulk Hogan and Mr. T are on the Richard Belzer. Right? The comedian?
Yeah.
He had a talk show.
Oh, I did not know that.
So he's kind of giving him crap, and none of them have media training yet.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Hulk is getting all fired up, and then Belzer's like, all right, put a move on me or whatever. And he basically chokes him out. Belzer falls back.
He does.
And splits his head open. Oh, so, I mean, it is... It is wild. I mean, just the way they tie in. Again, there's a lot of that
sounds like a great
dark
show.
stuff in there, but it's on Netflix. Give it a watch because it's interesting too to see where MTV plays a role.
How
in
long
it.
is it? It's a 2-hour thing.
Each episode's an hour. And I think there's a bunch of episodes.
Oh, so this is my episode.
It's a series.
Oh, damn.
So here's one thing else I did not know, Ted. So when they do these documentaries, Vince McMahon tried to buy the Netflix show.
Yeah, tried to buy the rights
that
to
it would never air. And I
The
thought
Catch and Kill.
And I thought to myself, yeah, but that was like more. I thought that was more like a National Enquirer story thing. Not that you could steal an entire show on television.
Well, it's not that. That's Catch and Kill. If you pay
You buy
for
it.
this, right, and you have the rights
Yeah.
to it, you can trash.
Guess who did last week? Guess who had enough money to successfully bid and buy and make sure that a show would never air from Netflix? Oprah.
Really?
She had enough money. Vince did not pony up enough
Yeah,
money
she bought it. She
to
bought
get
it back.
this thing killed. Oprah
It's
had
also
enough.
yeah. It's also funny that like when this stuff airs, Vince McMahon is already very closed off. He's like, I got stories. I'm not going to tell you this and that. And they just put up a thing that's like, just so you know, we filmed most of this before all these allegations show up. Yeah. So you
that
can
makes
check.
me wonder, like, what's going on with Oprah?
Yeah.
Fair enough, right?
Let's see. You know what? I don't know if this show's going to be any good or not, but I've been bombarded by commercials for it. It's over on ABC. It's called Dr. Odyssey.
Dr. Odyssey.
It looks so trashy and stupid.
Thank you. Right? Joshua Jackson is a new doctor on a luxury cruise ship captained by Don Johnson. That's what I think. You know what? I like those guys.
You and your girl and Captain Johnson.
Also, don't forget tonight over on Amazon, you got the Cowboys at the Giants.
You, your girl, and your Johnson. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. You're listening to Men's Room.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They gon' find
and
it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, away we go. Nebraska Diaper Bank reaches a milestone of mustard of the back proportions. Meanwhile, a city council apologizes after accidentally showing a video with naked contortions. Grocery store employee stocking banana gets entire shift done in half the time. A new sign in Everett tries to convince you that you are doing fine. And Ohio homeowners find their cat casually playing with a hand grenade. It is time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my cock.
I'm just looking for some sugar.
Go away.
Sorry. Top story, we go to Germany where the bananas are a little sweeter, if you will, Miles. Authorities were called after several branches of a local grocery chain reported finding a little something extra in their banana shipments. Bricks of cocaine.
Oh.
In total, store employees collected 210 pounds of the drug, according to German authorities.
You know how I don't work there? Because you're hearing about
it. Following an investigation, they suspect that the grocery store branches received the shipments in error.
You think?
I will say this, because it's a chain. It's no different than like QFC's bananas were found to have like cocaine in them.
Sure.
That local area, find the one chain that didn't find cocaine bricks.
Yeah.
And you'll find who did it.
Hey, it's the cleanest store in town.
That's right.
The floors are mopped. Everything's neat.
Right. In other news, insane story out of Ohio. This is wild. Police had to be called because of a curious house cat. While renovating their home, the owner's attention turned to their cat after they noticed that it was playing with something that they did not give it. After discovering it, they immediately called authorities, who sent the bomb squad because the cat had managed to find a hand grenade, batting around like a doggone ball.
In their home.
Authorities arrived on the scene and confirmed their suspicions, determining that the grenade needed to be disposed of and the detonation was scheduled. They're still not positive where it came from. It had to have been left over from the last
previous
person.
homeowner?
Right. Now, how in the hell the cat found it? They had to have...
Because cats get crawl space. Cats can go anywhere.
They had to have been in the basement, and there's a shelving unit that was left behind or something like that.
Could have been a drop ceiling. Before we replaced our drop ceiling in the basement due to the flooding.
You found a whole bunch of grenades.
I did, but I kept those, and I told my neighbor what's up.
Bricks of cocaine.
Our cat... I did not know the cat was in the ceiling until the cat came crashing down.
Really?
And I swear to God.
Oh, no.
And landed in the sink next to the bar down there.
Hi,
man.
Janet.
I mean, it scared the because you don't know the cat's there.
No.
You never know where your cat is. They're like ninja, and all of a sudden, there's a quick, like, kind of cracking sound, right? It was the typical drop ceiling back then, that styrofoamy looking kind of crap. And then the whole thing came down. So and there's the cat just... boom, and all this other stuff.
So Ted has been in the place that I am renting right now. I did in the basement is my gaming area where I've got all of my stuff set up. I got my studio set up down there. I did not know that there was access to underneath the house.
Oh, really?
Until all of a sudden one of my cats ended up missing.
Oh.
We went everywhere looking for that guy, and we grabbed his treats and we were shaking him outside. By some chance, he might have slipped out the back door or something like that. Until I finally hear him mewing, and he's. You know those they got those little screens that kind of let the underside of the house breathe a little bit?
Yes.
I saw him just pressed up against one of those meowing at me, and I was like, "How in the hell did you get under there?"
Right, exactly.
I set him loose under the house or in my basement after I got him back up, and then I found exactly he went right to the same spot, and I found exactly where that hole was.
The place he got stuck that he's meowing for your help.
Yes,
and he goes right.
He can't find his way back. He can find that hole once I put him there.
Good God.
Yeah, my friends, like, we'll hang out in their shop, right? Like, garage, but it's just a shop.
Yeah.
But it's big and this and that. And their cat, Potato Man, he'd always be darting around. You wouldn't know it. And then he'd, like, plop down. So they finally put a bell on him. So you can kind of keep track.
Yep.
But it's almost spookier because half the time you can't see him.
Right, you just hear this bell ring.
Like,
yeah. It's like the crocodile from Peter Pan, just without the ticket.
Yeah.
Officials in BC, Canada have issued an apology after a local council meeting was hijacked. In an effort to give locals a platform to bring issues to the council, they've allocated time during their regular meetings for public inquiries.
Oh, boy.
But as the public does, people have taken advantage of the platform, as they say, to attack, degrade, and scream at elected officials more than to bring fixable issues and concerns forward, because we can't be trusted. With the final straw happening recently, they've had to issue an apology after a resident took the floor of the public inquiries portion via Zoom, as is allowed, and took the opportunity to share their screen and air a pornographic video for all in attendance to view. They've apologized for the video for any psychological distress that it might have caused to the viewers, with some on the council feeling that this may spell the end of the segment. The meeting ended abruptly following the incident.
I would at least told them, hey, don't apologize.
Right? Oh.
I mean, no offense.
She looked good to me.
This meeting was kind of boring. That was cool.
But just in case those stories left a bad taste in your mouth,
thankfully, there's good news.
Raising a family comes with its own challenges, mentally, physically, emotionally, especially financially. One such organization in Nebraska has been doing what they can do to alleviate that last challenge in the way that they can by offering help to struggling families as a diaper bank. Since 2014, the bank has opened its doors to families in need, providing much-needed diapers at no cost to the parents. Now, 10 years later, they're being celebrated as they've just handed out their 8 millionth diaper.
But it's all to the same family.
I'm about to say, to a single child.
He just keep pooping himself.
That's right. Men's Room Sports! The Mariners are on the road tonight, but there's some rough news in the wild card fight. After tallies came in, we're sitting at a full 3 games back, meaning that we need to win all 3 games in the final homestand, and we need some help from Detroit and Kansas City because they both need to win just 1 more game each to knock us out completely. That's what I wrote at about 10 a.m. Earlier today, but then KC and Detroit failed us in grand fashion, both winning their games. The Mariners have been knocked out of playoff contention.
Really, man?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
They're going to sweep the A's.
That's a fact.
They're absolutely going to kill them.
Go to the games
They're
tonight.
going to kill them.
And not tonight, but go
Tomorrow.
to the games this weekend.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, Sunday.
Just go have fun.
Go have fun.
All right, good. I mean, tear it up.
Look at a team that can be 10 games in first place and not make the playoffs. I'm sorry. That's burned me all day long.
That they were 10 games ahead months ago?
Correct.
And now,
And I mean, I get it.
But the only reason
happen.
they were even in the mix is because of that.
Yeah. I mean, look, it makes you feel any better. The Orioles had a horrible, last month, and then kind of turned it back on and got in.
You know what?
Mike, does that make you feel better? It makes me feel better.
Yeah, I feel great.
I know it makes
Steve.
his daughter feel better.
My daughter will let you know all about it.
She does. I can't see the woman anymore without her giving me grief about how we lost when we went to see the game.
It's your own fault. You brought it up last time.
I did.
I thought you were going to give me grief, and immediately...
My eye. I saw her. She was looking at me. She was waiting for her opportunity, and then she struck when I brought it up first. What's on tonight? You got some college football on ESPN as Army takes on Temple, baseball all over MLB Network, preseason hockey on NHL between Boston and New York, and Thursday night football over on Amazon Prime as the game between Dallas and the New York Giants is already underway. As far as your weather, yeah, no kidding. As far as your weather, if you like today, you'll love tomorrow. Cloudy skies dominate the night, bringing in the temperatures down to 57, bringing us into Friday. We've got mostly cloudy skies and can expect a high of right around 67. And that is it for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawk is out.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time for the weekend, the return of Ted versus the FCC. It's a Bad Joke Friday, all that stuff.
Yes, indeed. It's all true. But in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until next time, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.
Oh, man!
A Double Flush production.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Find your next ride at Autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
Okay, hear me out. When your plumbing backs up, I want you to think of me. That's right, the Ted Smith. Because my name means money-saving discounts. The Ted Smith is going to save you $100 when our pals at Piggy's Plumbing clean your crappy sewers. Yeah, they call me Old Sewer Smith. And that means you save. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, say my name. The Ted Smith, Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
I need a job with a steady paycheck.
I need a job that offers health care on day one for me and my kids.
I want a job where I can get certified in technical roles, like robotics or software engineering.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their skills and their paycheck by enrolling in free skills training programs and apprenticeships. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.